We got a creep in Philly.
Yes. What happened?
I didn't hear.
He masturbates.
Steven Singer?
He masturbates on the road. Using cheese.
Using cheese.
All right. Let's not be jealous because he's not lactose intolerant.
Yeah. Well.
I had the story up and now I don't have it.
Yeah.
Shit. I had to check something else out on my phone.
There it is.
What is the headline? It says, fetish expert says Philly's Swiss cheese pervert could be dangerous.
They sure got a good picture of him.
What the fuck? Someone snapped a picture of him without his pants on in his car.
Looks like Rob Ford.
Yeah, it does look like a Rob Ford. And he's got a piece of Swiss cheese. He's a silly goose.
The Nagel boy.
He's dangling some Swiss over his dick.
What does it say?
Swiss cheese, stinky feet, chocolate pudding. There's no telling what gets someone's blood pumping below the belt. But one expert says that when a sexual fetish becomes an obsession, when it literally gets exposed to the public, as it has for Philadelphia's Swiss cheese pervert, the combo of fromage and adrenaline can be an unsavory mix.
Their cheese jokes just won't stop.
They're cheesy, if I might. They're really
cheesy.
grating on me. Let's go to the tape. Can it go to
The story's a bit blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just been driving around holding Swiss cheese over his dick and balls.
Has he masturbated
over it?
And then he pulls it up.
And does he have a big fucking raging hard-on under the Swiss cheese?
All I see is a big star.
He covers his dick with Swiss, and then when someone looks in his car, he lifts the Swiss cheese off.
What a weirdo.
To expose his
read more of the story, please. What's your fetish? Give us a call.
Yo.
Quote, yeah, it's pretty weird, but with food, who knows? It's surprising, but it isn't shocking.
The animated commercial, I go, look, it's us. There was the guy behind. They always, every time there's an animation, it always looks like Opie and Anthony.
Why, though?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But now they're not going to show it again, right?
Oh.
No, they'll just show this guy.
All right, continue.
On Saturday, Philadelphia Magazine published the name and photo of a 41-year-old Norristown man who matches the description of a man who's been seen recently holding a slice of Swiss cheese over his penis inside a car around Mayfair. The man, identified by the magazine, along with several of his relatives, could not be reached for comment yesterday, and his Facebook page appeared to have been deleted.
Oh, so they did find him.
Yeah, putting cheese all over his prick.
But that's it? That's all he did?
I
heard he was masturbating with the cheese.
The Swiss cheese pervert is definitely somebody the cops need to find because he needs more than cheese and a willing partner to feel satisfied.
What? What does that even mean?
Oh, like they're saying he'll rape.
Really?
Well, it says he needs more than cheese and a willing partner to feel satisfied.
Well, that's making quite a leap.
Well, we got a guy in Philly that's gonna fill in the blanks on this story. Thank you, Kevin in Philly.
Right.
What do you got?
Okay.
I've heard that this guy is no Gouda.
God for that.
Oh my God! Come on, seriously, be serious.
Get it? Get it? I love the get it part. No, I don't. Please explain.
Well,
Wish I knew more cheeses.
well, honestly, this guy you're not going to find him unless you're extra sharp.
I had the sharp one. When they tried to take his picture, he took a sharp turn. Beat me to the sharp joke.
Extra sharp cheddar.
I'm running out of cheeses. My cheese knowledge isn't that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable on cheese.
Yeah. I like a good cheese, though. I never get a cheese dessert. Like, when they're like, we have different cheeses. I'll be fucking snot boogering on the wall. Yeah, I would love a nice cheese plate.
Oh, I could eat cheese every day.
They should just go to the Valone meetings. I hear he's all for it.
The Valone? You know,
So they're just worried that this guy might rape people because he covers his pecker with Swiss, huh?
yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's quite the leap there, saying that.
Yes. Can you describe the assailant? Well, his cock was delicious. Threw some mustard on it and shoved it in my face.
I eat that shit.
Do you know, there's a place I went to that had their own, like, very fresh honey. It was like one of the blue ribbons. And you put the honey on the fucking cheese. And
Really?
It was so
Yeah,
good.
honey
Honey on
and cheese.
cheese is
Yes,
great.
I only discovered that
It
recently.
was fresh
It's
honey,
amazing.
like from their own farm.
Whoa.
Yes. And the bees were happy to do the labor.
I wouldn't think honey on cheese would taste very good.
I said that very same thing myself.
But then it was.
Yeah, the waiter said to me, "You ignorant cunt, just sit her down."
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it.
I won't.
I do enjoy a good cheese and crackers with a little wine at night.
I like it, yes, or anything else with a little wine.
Little wine.
I like a good fucking Ritz crack. No, fuck Ritz. I like a good saltine with a piece of Gouda on it and a little bit of mustard, and I lick the cracker and I sniff it and then I eat it.
Right, you lick the cracker. We've heard this before now. You lick the cracker and sniff where you licked.
I like a nice cheese, but it smells like dough. It doesn't smell like I like a nice cheese-filled combo. Cheese is my hunger away.
Combos are fucking, that's not cheese. I don't know what that is.
We got James in North Carolina. He wants to add to this story. James.
Hey, this fucking cheese guy is a fucking monster.
How did we miss that?
Oh no. He's a monster.
There's a pepper jack joke in there, too, no?
Oh, that's right. Yes, because,
Might
jerking
be
off.
jacking.
Jack,
Doing
pepper
some of that
jack.
jacking.
Right.
I thought there was more to this. I heard when this came down that he was whacking off with the cheese.
Sounded a lot more threatening.
Yeah. He's just silly.
That is just a
Remember the guy that
silly
used to
thing
call
do.
our show that wanted girls to laugh at him?
Yes.
What was it, Walter, I think? I
very
think I
good.
remember his name.
I think it was Walter.
And it seemed legit. The guy would call up begging us to just have girls laugh at him. And then he would end by just going, "Thank you." Do we have a Walter call for the people, maybe?
He would
Rock, could you find a Walter call down the hall?
Would fucking...
Remember that? But the creepy part was at the end. Like, he would just thank everyone. Oh, thank you, guys. And then we'd hang up. Let's say hi to Chris and Philly. This is a very hot story right now. Chris, go ahead.
Hey, this guy in Philly sounds like some kind of monster.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, see what happened
Get it?
there?
Get it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, we got
really.
it the first time we heard it. Fucking last call.
Punching out,
What
boys.
you're even talking about.
Punching out, you should have done that a couple of fucking
late.
hours ago. I'll tell you that much. Toodle-doo,
Punching
toodle-dee. Piece of shit, you.
Oh.
Does anybody, do either one of you guys ever hear about the Silk Road website?
What's the Silk
is
Road
this?
website? Uh-oh.
It was, I believe, taken down.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, please. Sorry. Anthony on Long Island, yes.
Yeah, they should really put that guy behind bars. He's an absolute monster.
That's right.
But
What's happening?
what is it?
What's happening? Is this real life? What's happening? I just love phone calls.
It's a
I
mystery.
can't help it. I just love it.
It's a mystery to me.
What? Hold on a minute. Let me say hi to Jordan on Long Island.
Oh, okay.
Jordan.
Yes, this is Jordan.
Hey, Jordan.
No, I hear this guy. He's really crafty.
Oh!
All right.
Now I hear.
Well, that
very good.
makes a lot more sense.
Yep. I swear, I bet you there's one more.
I wouldn't doubt it.
A mystery. Let's say hi to, who's this? Hi, who's this?
Hey, you guys are talking about guy.
Oh, boy.
What's wrong with your phone?
You got a bad phone.
Hello.
All right, you're back.
Hey,
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
You was regular cheese. I'll bet he made it Swiss cheese when he stuck his fucking pecker in it.
Hello?
You hear what I said?
Yeah, we heard what you said.
Your phone was breaking up a little bit.
Your phone breaks up.
Yeah.
Guys,
Is he doing this on purpose?
I can't tell.
No.
Are you doing this on purpose?
what?
The phone crapping out?
No, I'm just standing here feeling stupid watching the video monitor of you two relaxing in the studio. I'm regretting this fall immediately.
No, your phone wasn't working right.
Yeah, I know. My phone's broke. Stepped on it when he was drunk. He had Colt 45s and he stepped on my phone.
Oh, Lamar.
Oh, Lamar.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Good old Lamar.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part either.
Yeah.
Hey, what? Make a funny joke about pecorino cheese.
What?
See, pecorino?
Pecorino?
Because he puts his pecca in it.
You didn't get that one right away?
My fucking phone was crapping out.
Yeah, we heard, Chippa.
Yeah.
This is a little bit better. It feels weird to be on the phone and just look at it.
You guys get my joke before about the Swiss Army fucking guy?
No, we never heard
your
it.
phone was
because-
crapping out.
Yeah.
With regular cheese.
But then he stuck his fucking pecker in it. Monster. Fucking idiots. 10 fucking guys in a row. Monster. He's a monster. We heard you.
Your phone really was crapping out. We didn't hear half the shit.
Yeah, no, I can hear it in there because it's dropping.
I got to go to Chris in San Francisco
Well, that's a long way to go
As we-
just to hit a fucking bottle on a boat.
as we string this along. Chris, please.
Yeah, hey, the guy in Philly, I heard he was ugly, a face like a boar's head. Bunching out.
Oh, too late.
Boar's head cheese.
Yeah.
Boar's head cheese.
What?
Boar's head cheese. I got it.
I don't.
Boar's Head, I get it.
I like it.
Because that's a cold cut type company.
Was this a string cheese incident?
I don't think that. I don't think that's good.
No,
It's a jam band.
Oh.
Clever. Little clever. Big clever.
I don't know. I think we're out of cheese jokes.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're out of them, man.
Maybe not.
Tom, go ahead.
Hey, it would be better if his name was Mac and he was playing with his noodle.
Oh, see that.
But it's... All right.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Michael in Chicago. Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, I'm fed up with this guy.
I like how he really...
Home run, Mike. Home run, Mike.
Home run.
That is a home run, Mike. Fuck it. That's how you end. You got to end with a good feta.
Fed up with this
feta
guy.
up.
I get it. I get it.
All right. So they know who the guy is, obviously.
Yeah, I guess they just got to go.
Or is that just one of those dumb fetishes? But what?
Never heard of it.
What does that go?
Don't know, dude.
Where's that come from? I mean,
I don't know what the cheese thing is. Maybe he does that and then eats the cheese. Like he likes the fact that his dick has been all over the cheese when his pre-cum from being so excited at looking at people, looking at his dick, and then...
why pre-cum when you can have
And then he...
all the goodness on your cheese?
Well, maybe he jizzes on it. Yeah, maybe he does. Jizzes on his cheese.
Let's say hi to Matt in West Virginia.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have blue balls, because blue's the cheese.
Oh, boy.
We're going to give you a pass, though, because your water stinks right now.
Oh, so what it
Thank
is.
you, Matt. Yeah.
Poor guy. Yeah, I can't. I think we're completely out of cheese jokes now.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about cheese.
Well, why don't we get some Google cheese on the internet? Let's make sure we did it all.
Yeah, you've been told to Google cheese.
Oh, this guy has a very good one. Let's go to Eric in Atlanta. Remember I said we had four more?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Eric, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey.
Hey, I mean, I agree. Like, it's not good that he's doing this, but I mean, he shouldn't be treated like such a monster.
Let me, in all of the years of radio, have you ever wanted to hear tires screeching? I wish I would hear that slowed out, and this guy gets out and says to the wall, "Why don't you move? You shouldn't be on the phone when you're driving."
I want to see you in Atlanta in a couple of weeks.
He's going to go see you, though, so give him a pass.
I apologize.
All right. All right.
God bless.
And he was serious.
Yes, he was. Yes. Yep. Wow. All right.
No.
Huh?
I was just looking at other people thinking they have cheese jokes.
What? You don't like this one? Let's go to Greg in New York. Greg!
Yeah, last night, it's crazy. They found him at a McDonald's fonduing his balls.
Fonduling.
Oh, fonduling.
He's fondling. Fonduling.
Fonduling.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Can you read off the cheeses?
You don't think that'll make it seem a little forced?
Now I'll just start riffing.
Wait, we didn't really do a cheddar, did we?
You did sharp.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't say cheddar. So we need one for cheddar still. Do we do provolone?
Yes. The
Bologna.
All right.
Just hold on.
What about a good Parmesan cheese
I tried
joke?
that. It was I couldn't come up with anything Parmesan, and I just John.
Yeah.
Good news, though, there's 42 pages.
Of cheese?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
awesome.
something about him at the Mahjong golf course.
Mahjong?
See, he parted.
No, nothing there.
No, not a fucking inkling of any comedy.
Oh, Mike in Virginia has more info on
Mike.
his background. Yes, Mike.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
good morning.
He uses that term loosely. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead, Mikey.
That's a good one.
I heard he's from out west originally, this guy.
Yeah?
From where?
Monterey. He's from Monterey, Jack.
That's pretty funny.
He just said Jack. Monterey, Jack. Hey, can we go to page 2 of the cheeses?
Oh, yeah.
Man, our listeners just don't know cheeses.
Maybe that's it.
We're not going with the fancy ones. Oh, there's the Monterey Jack. Okay, we got that one done. Unfortunately, there's the Munster. What about that? How do you say that? The R-O-Q-U-E.
Roquefort.
Roquefort.
Yeah, he had a great show. Jim Roquefort. That's who it is.
The Roquefort
The guy was
Files.
solving a crime.
That's kind of fun. See, the Roquefort Files would have been a good one.
Let's go to Binghamton and say hi to Dan. Dan in Binghamton.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this Swiss cheese story's got a lot of holes in it.
Fuck yeah, Danny.
Let's say hi to Jim in Florida. Jim. Hey. Oh.
Yeah, he goes to the bathroom and takes a cheese whiz.
You know,
It fits.
it fits what we're trying to do here. Really horrible, hacky jokes.
Some holes in it.
We didn't do a mozzarella one.
It's a little hard.
A mozzarella? You know what? Kevin in Philly really does have something to say about this story. Yes, Kevin.
All right, I think I came up with another one. It's a good thing that he's doing this in his car, because you should see what he does in his cottage. Get it?
Oh,
Get it?
cottage
Thanks, boys.
Get it?
cheese.
Have we annoyed everyone yet?
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
I think so.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What? Which one did we miss?
Limburger.
Oh, right. That's a good one, too.
Oh, I'll get something for that.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I could count on you, Chip.
Limburger, huh? No.
I have one.
Oh, Edgar has one.
Look, Sam's the cheese bandit. Apple files.
God damn it.
Cheese bandit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yep.
is that about it?
Absolutely.
Hey, it's not your decision. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Come on. Yeah, this is just going on and on.
It sure is. It sure is. It sure is.
Now I'd like to have something, a nice cheesy fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. What kind of cheese on your cheeseburger?
I just like American. But we'd like to know what our listeners like to have it on their burger as far as cheese goes.
What about a good cheddar? Cheddar
Cheddar's
cheeseburger?
Cheddar gets a little greasy on a burger when you melt it. Yep. I just like your basic fucking American cheeseburger. Goddamn commies.
Will in Phoenix. Will.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Will.
This is the guy from Philly. If he's jacking a car, when he's done, isn't his car going to be filled with cream?
Well, I don't know if you can fill a car with your jizz, but I understand where you're going with that. Let's say hi to Gary. Gary.
Yeah, when I heard the story, I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!"
That's the level of commitment we want.
Wow, that is. He worked that one.
You gotta be kidding me. Come on, that's funny.
Yeah.
This is good stuff. Should we take a break?
Hold on, let me just get another one. We got to close out a big laugh or something.
Okay.
Hey, what was this guy doing? Like opening his own cheesecake store in the car or something?
That's good. That's a good one.
Now this guy is going deep into the cheese category. Keith in Jersey. Keith.
Hey, I just want to say there's a dangerous pedophile on the loose.
A what?
Oh,
Pedophile.
Pedophile. Oh, boy.
Hey,
Sorry.
Yeah, that was
He ruined the whole bit.
good time to bow out after that one.
Well, he ruined it. We had plenty to do here, and he fucked it up.
Yeah.
He fucked up the whole rhythm of the
That was
fucking
it.
bit. Yeah.
Ended it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. Hold on a minute. Mark in California. Mark.
Yeah, I was going to say that this guy really puts the word head in head cheese.
See, because
he put his head in the Swiss. That's what he does. He puts it on his dick.
Oh, from his dick.
And, yeah, that's what he does.
All right.
Punching out.
You were going to say that, but
all right.
glad you didn't.
All right. And I guess, well, that's got to be it.
There's so many more.
Well, the phones are being answered extremely slowly.
Yeah, exactly.
Extremely slowly.
Guy's just fucking moping along in there.
Who farted?
Yeah. Jimmy, probably.
That was 10 minutes ago.
It takes forever to get over here for some reason.
Nah, we gotta fix that.
Holy fuck.
Gotta hook up a fan.
What is that part made of?
I can't smell it. I'd have to smell it.
It's a little more subtle than usual.
Yeah, it's a nicer bouquet.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. It just drifted over.
You got it, right?
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Is it?
Yeah,
Thank you.
it gets
It was
worse.
subtle. It got worse. Right,
Yeah.
right. I thought it was going to be okay, and then...
Yeah.
Put your nose in the glass and you swirl it around, and then you really enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, it's got the bouquet.
All right.
Well,
All right, we're... why don't we just go to break?
Yeah.
No? What?
you know.
What? The Parmesan?
Yes.
You don't like that one?
It's terrible.
The hookers call him the Parmesan.
Sorry.
It's terrible.
That's Brian. Brian. And now, because they're answering the phones a lot faster, they're just writing cheese joke.
Right. Now
Which makes it even
we don't
worse.
know what it is.
Right.
we gotta
Because
just
now
take
we
a
can't.
couple.
You sure?
Sure, we'll get another
Absolutely.
monster.
Mike in Albany.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's not a monster. He's got a really bad case of blue balls.
Steven in Tennessee.
Cheese, it's bis over, dude.
Jesus, this hour.
Mike, Georgia.
Yeah, I heard his name was Colby Limburger.
Trash.
Ronnie, North Carolina. Ronnie, is this the same Ronnie from yesterday?
Yes, it is. Hey, we can end with this one, boys. Hey, these are a lot of bad cheese jokes.
Wow. Do you know if you told that joke in a room? I got it. Goat cheese was good. If you told that joke in a room where there was a good joke, they would combine and explode, and everything would be sucked into nothingness.
And we move on to the Swiss cheese pervert has been arrested.
Hey, there you go. They fucking got him, huh?
They sure did.
How'd they get him? Someone rat him out? Rat cheese.
I don't know.
Maybe?
How did they get him? Actually, they just knew who he was because of that picture.
They had a pretty good picture of him, and enough people saw it where it's like, oh my God, that's fucking, that's Bob or whatever his name is.
I don't know. I think about these type of things.
Do you? Jerking off with the
jerking
Swiss
off
cheese?
with Swiss cheese?
Yeah, me too.
I think this is silly shit.
It's very silly.
But we're guys. Like if you're on a subway and some of these women, I guess, get horrified by a flasher or something. But
yeah.
If I was a woman, I think I would just laugh at that.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as they weren't aggressively trying to fucking do anything.
Right.
But it just seems more silly than scary.
It does seem silly.
Like, here's a guy driving around, like, with Swiss cheese over his dick.
The Swiss cheese makes it silly. Like, if he was just driving around jacking off and looking at people, you'd be like, oh, that's a little creepy. But the Swiss cheese makes it like, oh, he's got Swiss cheese. That's
but I would
hilarious.
still laugh at that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be horrified. I would laugh. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Women, and rightly so, have a lot more to be scared of and threatened of from the penis.
Well, they got the hole.
They have the hole that the penis goes in.
Right, they got the hole.
We laugh because we have the penis, and we just look at the other penis and go, that's funny.
Right.
Women have the hole.
They got the hole.
And the penis is constantly looking to go in the hole. So it's very dangerous for them, and they should rightly so be nervous.
But I love the strong women that stand up to these guys, and instead of being like, screaming and running away, they fucking mock them, and they take their video of the guy or whatever.
Point left, take video
and
pictures.
humiliate the person.
Yeah.
I respect women like that.
That does take a brave woman, because women usually just kind of eek, scream, run away, get scared, cry, call the police.
But if you saw a woman in a car,
please,
with Swiss cheese over her
pussy,
her hole.
Oh my God!
Her hole.
I'd put on my little rat mask and go to town. Nom 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 nom.
But not only would you not be horrified by that, you would probably follow her.
Oh, of course.
Right?
I'd be like, if this chick's willing to do that, she's willing to suck my dick. That's the universal mindset of the man.
Right.
If a girl sees a guy jerking off on the subway, she's going to think, that guy wants to rape or kill me or something. If a guy sees a woman doing something perverted, it's like, I think I could fuck her.
Right.
There's the
universal
difference.
We look at this shit very differently.
Yeah, yeah.
But the Swiss cheese pervert has been arrested. Police say they have arrested the so-called Swiss cheese pervert, the man accused of using Swiss cheese to sexually proposition women in the Philly area. Christopher Pagano, it looks like, was arrested at his home in Norristown on Thursday afternoon as part of a joint investigation between Philadelphia and Norristown police.
A joint investigation over the Swiss cheese jack-off guy? Wow.
The 41-year-old has allegedly been spotted driving up to women and asking them if they would like to get paid to see him put Swiss cheese on his genitals.
That is a weird little fetish.
I would laugh.
Yeah, you toss him a few bucks and watch.
He was charged with stalking and harassment as well as open lewdness.
Hasn't he already been arrested for this?
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I just forgot.
Hi,
Jimmy.
Wait.
He was a weirdo neighbor, Ray Dean, told NBC 10's blah, blah. He used to come outside in his underwear with no shirt.
Nice.
What a lovely neighbor to have.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was arrested for this before. Probably.
I thought I read that he had been either arrested or questioned.
You don't just start doing this.
Yeah.
Well, here's a witness, Priscilla, who was driving in the car with her cousin, said she thought it was a joke at first, but when they reached another light at Fox Street, the man allegedly had his pants down, upset by the sight. See, upset by the sight. Women think differently.
Ladies.
I'm not blaming them. It's just strange to me.
Yeah.
I would not be upset by that.
It would be doubled over with laughter at the sight.
I would be trying to get a better look.
Right. What is that, Swiss cheese? Come here.
Even if it's a guy, I would be trying to get a better look. Because I'm like, this is something you don't see every day.
Why is it? Did I just see a guy with Swiss cheese over his dick? It's hilarious.
I'm following this idiot.
Right.
Upset by the sight, she quickly drove off. Now I'm freaked out because I know it wasn't a joke, she told NBC 10 on Monday night.
Oof.
The woman is the latest victim to come forward and to tell the alleged indecent exposure by the man. Investigators say the suspect also exposed himself to other women while offering them money to watch him put Swiss cheese on his privates in several neighborhoods in Philly. I know these neighborhoods, by the way. This is relatively close to where where I hang out when I go to Philly. The suspect was described as a heavy-set male between the ages of 40 and 50 with a goatee or whatever. They got him.
Thank God. Take that fucking filth off the streets.
Yeah. What a creep.
Yeah.
So, there you have it. A woman drives straight into ocean in Daytona Beach with kids in car and possible murder-suicide bid. Hey, to all you assholes out there, just leave the fucking kids alone. Go kill yourself.
They like taking the kids with them.
How about you just leave the kids on the fucking beach and then you drive into the stupid ocean?
Because they're thinking, well, the kid's not going to be able to live without me.
Oh, really?
So you gotta take them with you to spare them.
This me shit. That's all it is. Me. Leave the kids on the beach. They'll have fun playing in the sand.
She just drove into the ocean.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of people were there.
She's pregnant, too. A pregnant woman drove her SUV into the ocean with 3 young children inside near Daytona Beach in an apparent murder-suicide attempt. After talking about demons.
They love demons. Before you kill your kids, you gotta say that you talk to Satan or something.
Right. Ebony Wilkerson, 31, drove her Honda Odyssey van wildly along the shoreline near Silver Beach Avenue before veering straight into roughly 4 feet of water, almost submerging the vehicle as onlookers watched in horror.
That's attention-seeking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's attention-seeking.
Yeah.
You don't think you're committing murder-suicide by driving in front of everyone into 4 feet of water.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I sat in the tub and held my breath.
Lifeguards rushed to pull the Daytona woman and the 3 children, ages 10, 9, and 3, from the water as the minivan began to take on water. One of the frantic children wailed. The mother had snapped, according to reporters.
He was screaming. The mother snapped. What?
Yeah.
How old was he?
Well, you got a 10 and a 9 and a 3.
Oh, so the 10-year-old was probably like, mom snapped.
She a white lady? This is a white lady crime. You know her name is Ebony or something?
Ebony. I would say it's a white lady crime. Yes.
Yeah, that's like a white lady.
Yeah,
Sam, we look
fits the
2 in the backseat was crying with their arms out, saying, "Our mommy's trying to kill us." Oh, gee, I can't read that.
Our
shit.
mommy's trying to kill us. Jesus.
Please help. You know.
Oh. That's all right. They'll get over that, right?
I don't know, Aunt. That's a big one.
They'll get over that.
I don't know.
Talking about demons prior to leaving the residence with her 3 young children. Okay, the sister said they knew something was up because she was talking about demons and then got all the kids in the car and took off.
Just another psycho. Like, when we can eventually isolate mental illness and just squash these people out in the womb.
Yeah.
Yes. Just another nut.
Just suck them out. Oh, of course.
They got to go to the Susan Smith thing.
They got to show Susan Smith.
Right.
Get to Andrea Yates to Mothers Who Kill.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
So, kids are doing all right.
Was there a hashtag from, what's her name last night?
Yeah, exactly.
Nancy Grace.
Nancy Grace.
Isn't
no
she
hashtag.
Wonderful?
Ocean Mom.
Probably
drown.
She'll probably go with Ocean Mom.
Ocean Mom.
No, it's not good enough, actually. Ocean.
No. You like death to drown mom.
Drown,
kill kid mom. I hate her hashtags.
I hate her.
Staying with her sister who lives in this area, and her sister says she'd been saying some scary things, and she was trying to get her into a shelter, but was having trouble doing so. And then when she took off with her kids in the minivan, that's when she called 911.
She's talking about Jesus and that there's demons in my house. She got the kids in the car with her.
She black.
Shortly after that call, officers stopped
her sister
the minivan,
talking.
but they couldn't do anything.
If the officers had known that or had made any statements that she was suicidal or that she was homicidal, that she was a danger in any way, Daytona officers would have taken her into custody.
They say she didn't. Minutes later, bystanders on the beach became heroes, including this man who rescued 2 of the kids by himself.
I reached in, grabbed the son first, and
Wow.
Grabbed the daughter, and then that's when I
He went in the water? Crazy.
Other rescuers tried desperately to get the little girl out. In less than
That
2
is
minutes,
brave.
all were pulled to safety.
The waves were strong. The water was cold. They got in the water, got him out of there.
She was angry that day, my friends.
If it had been minutes longer, the outcome probably would have been.
They should have just left the woman in there.
This morning, the children
everyone
are
would
in DCF
have been better
custody
off.
will be placed with family members. At last check, Wilkerson still had not talked to police about what happened. We will certainly report on their findings once she does.
They should have just left her in
Now
there.
Reporting live in Daytona Beach, Ricky Klaus.
I mean, they didn't know what happened to it. Who knows? But you just leave her in there. Good. Get what you want.
Yep.
Give the kids to somebody more qualified to.
You don't know what happened. Who knows? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Who knows?
Well, until you get her out of there,
You just don't make a sharp left turn when you're driving on a beach.
Oh, no, she could have had a stroke. Or who knows? Why people drive into the ocean? Maybe she got lost. Going to England.
Got lost. That goddamn GPS system.
Yeah.
Right.
Turn left.
You want Nancy Grace's hashtag?
Yes.
What was it?
Ocean Mom.
It was Ocean Mom?
We said Ocean Mom, right?
We said Ocean Mom. Ocean Mom.
What a pig she is.
Oh.
What a
Hashtag,
hateable pig.
Pig fucker.
Ocean Mom.
Yeah. Ocean Mom.
That's just horrible.
Nancy Grace tries to make her Twitter more followable. Provocative, right. What a pig
She's
that woman
using
is.
all these
By
things.
using dead kids.
Fake outrage, and then she uses all these things to try to get some followers.
Oh, I hate her.
She is terrible. With our stuffy nose. Yee.
So what's up with the tattoo on the dog?
I don't know. Are people outraged?
Oh, boy, are they.
Why? They cut dogs' balls off. I'm sure this is fine.
Yeah.
He was asleep.
Was he asleep?
It's on the front page.
Brooklyn tattoo artist, huh?
Yeah. Bragged about inking his dog with a heart and his wife's name while the poor pup was drugged after surgery.
Aw.
And animal lovers are barking mad.
Oh, get it?
Oh, God, the papers.
Tattoo Master says, my dog is cooler than yours, in an Instagram post Wednesday that revealed a photo of what appeared to be his zonked-out pooch sporting the romantic tattoo. You think that hurts the dog?
It probably doesn't feel very good. I don't know how conducive dog skin is to tattoos either.
Right.
I would assume it's not exactly the same as humans.
She had her spleen removed yesterday, and the vet let this guy tattoo her while she was under.
Oh, she was under, all right.
Well, you don't know. I think you're putting the dog at unnecessary risk there, maybe for infection or something like that. So,
Hey, look, every
probably a
time they
problem.
do it to a Doberman Pinscher's ears, they do that for effect. Whenever they make a Doberman's ears point straight up, that's to look cool. That's not natural for the dog.
Yeah.
So people
Probably
do
a
shit
little
all the
different,
time
though.
for aesthetic reasons. People should shut their faces.
Well, the ASPCA said this: the tattooing of an animal for the selfish joy and entertainment of its owner without any regard for the well-being of the animal is not something the ASPCA supports.
Oh,
so there you
that's
go.
a fucking... What a fuddy-duddy kind of a comment that is.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I really don't care.
No, dog was out.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't,
You wouldn't do it to beef?
No,
Beavis?
I wouldn't do it to Lil Beav. Little tattoo. Oh, he'd probably try to swat at me. It's adorable. Yeah, good for him. I don't know, though, but does that fuck up dogs like skin up? Ugh.
Probably not.
I know they put little tattoos sometimes on dogs to, like, identify him and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's a quick, easy...
Yeah, it's not like that.
That was pretty involved.
It's like some red in there and...
Right.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to Michael in Pennsylvania. Michael.
Mike.
Yeah, hey, quick question. Unless I heard wrong, about that crazy chick that drove into the water, Jim had said, let her stay in the car, get it over with. I thought, Opie, you said that she was pregnant, though.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I didn't think of that either.
I was going to defend Jimmy before I even heard Jimmy's answer. I don't think he knew that she was pregnant.
I did, but I actually just forgot.
Yeah, so.
Fuck it. It ain't
I
a kid until it comes out anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point.
all night, and I thought maybe I heard wrong. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, now they're talking about killing the little innocent kid.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that, so I guess it's good they pulled her out.
All right.
All right, no problem. Like I said, I just wanted to clarify, see if I heard right.
Very sad day in Massachusetts, by the way.
What happened in Massachusetts?
You can't upskirt anymore.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Mass lawmakers passed bill outlawing upskirt photos.
Now, didn't they have a problem? They were...
Very sad day for Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah. Some guy was taken to court because he was doing upskirts, and then they ruled that the law wasn't specific enough, and since there was no real nudity involved, that the guy was, doing something that was completely legal. And then they turn around and overnight they're like, let's fix this.
Yeah, because it's creepy.
It is creepy.
Upskirt pictures are creepy.
Yeah.
Massachusetts lawmakers have approved legislation to crack down on those who secretly take photographs of the sexual or other intimate parts of women or children. Jesus,
that's got to get you all fucking creeped out, like adrenaline, like you're robbing a bank or something.
Right.
You shove that camera. What do? You shove your cell phone under their skirt?
Oh God, no.
How do you get that close?
Supposedly it's all about the shoes.
What do you mean?
Got something on your shoe.
What? Like a shoe mirror?
It's like a Get Smart thing.
Wait, you tape the phone to your shoe or something?
I don't know. I know some of these guys will have a nice shiny shoe so they can see stuff.
Oh, so they could do a little recon first?
I don't know. Where are the upskirt people? Call the show.
I'm positive you could take a little camera.
It's so hard to take your cell phone. You can't take your cell phone and do an upskirt.
What if their back is turned?
I think they're way more clever than that. I think they use shopping bags, I believe.
Oh,
and you move the shopping bag close to someone.
Right. You could probably do it with a pinhole cam now and just tape it to the front of your shoe.
How do they do the upskirts? I forget.
How are they doing the upskirts?
Thursday's vote came a day after the state's highest court ruled that a man who took cell phone photos up the skirt of female passengers riding the Boston subway didn't violate state law.
So they changed that law immediately.
Exactly what you just said, that it wasn't illegal at the time. The legislation says anyone who tries to photograph another person's sexual or intimate parts without that person's consent would face a maximum penalty of more than 2 years in jail and $5,000 fine.
Damn.
Penalty would jump to 5 years in prison or a $10,000 fine if the victim is under 18.
That's cray.
Where are the upskirt people? They're not calling yet.
They're not letting us know how you
guys. Let's see. The Supreme Judicial Court on Wednesday had said that peeping Tom laws protect people from being photographed in dressing rooms and bathrooms when nude or partially nude. But the way the law is written, it doesn't protect clothed people in public areas.
Oh. Those aren't upskirts. Those are like short wedgies. Girls with short wedgies. Like that, too, though.
House Speaker Robert DeLeo had said lawmakers were racing to get a bill to Government Deval Patrick's desk. As soon as the end of the day, DeLeo said he thought the state's existing laws were sufficient to prosecute those who took upskirt photos. So,
is it really a rampant problem that needed attention immediately in Massachusetts? What's going on in Massachusetts?
Of course not.
They're just upskirt motherfuckers. Or does it make them look good and it's easy legislation? And it's another fucking phony politician trying to make themselves look like they're doing something.
A female passenger on a MBTA trolley who's wearing a skirt, dress, or the like covering these parts of her body,
Huh? Yeah, skirt, dress, or the like.
Or the like, okay. Covering these parts of her body is not a person who is partially nude. No matter what is or is not underneath the skirt by way of underwear or other clothing. That was the original law, right?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I love the non-real problems that they address within 24 hours. They're on it, they're doing it. But then real problems, what's the matter? You can't get together and fucking hammer something out for that?
They found a loophole that they had to get rid of immediately in Massachusetts.
How about like real problems and you get together and deal with that?
In
like
one
budget.
day.
Yeah, budget problems.
You're right.
Can they hammer out...
when they have to, they can legislate.
Yeah.
You're right.
Phony balonies. That's what they are.
Were you a fan of the upskirt? I always thought it looked creepy.
Yeah, I think it's creepy because they're not willing. But if you take...
But everything's all crooked and stuff, too, in there. And, I don't know.
You take all emotion out of it. Some of them are kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
what about toilet cams? Where you at with toilet cams?
I'm into watching a hot chick take a piss. Yeah.
Toilet cams?
I'll watch that.
Really?
Yeah.
Show me one.
Where's a hot chick taking a piss?
What comes up when you put toilet cam in Google?
I don't want no MILF take. Whoa.
Jesus.
Jeez, that's...
Voyeur toilet cam.
All right, that's fake, right?
These are fake, though, right?
I think so. I don't know.
This turns you on, though, huh?
She's going to pull her fucking panties down. There's a camera in the toilet? How they swing that? She's, here she goes. She's ready to pull down. What's she doing pulling up her cuffs?
Why is she pulling up her cuffs? What does that do?
I don't know. All right, she's getting ready. Oh, yeah, get in there. Oh, is she going to take a dump? She's squatting. She doesn't want to sit on the, is she going to take a dump or a piss? A sissy?
Oh, Jesus. Really? Are you serious?
That's kind of cool. And the curtains get shut.
This is kind of cool, huh? Why is this cool?
I don't know, because you're looking at a pussy and ass, I guess.
Right.
I don't know. The mechanics of it are pretty cool.
I don't know.
Logistically, it's kind of cool.
Her pee seems a little syrupy.
There it goes. Drip dry right there. Nice.
This guy says, I think I know how they do upskirt pics. That means he does know.
He doesn't.
Let's say hi to Tony in Texas. Tony.
Hey, I'm gonna make it up, but I think this is how they're gonna do it on the trolleys and subways when they're crowded. You got the people sitting down, and then the ones that are standing up, holding onto that pole. The people sitting down are doing the picture taking under the skirts of the ones standing up. I bet.
Right.
Makes sense. What's up?
Does make sense. Let's say hi to Ian in Charlotte. Wow, Ian, what's up?
Ian.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I did a quick search, upskirt camera.
Yeah.
Canon actually has one for your sneakers.
So you can put a camera on your sneaker.
Wait, they make it specifically for that?
Yeah, it's called the Canon Image Glass.
Yeah, but I don't think Canon's promoting the fact that it's for upskirts. Well, how are they promoting it? Knowing that people are going to use this camera for upskirts, but they can't say that.
So how do they say you need this camera on your shoe?
Right.
Good question, but a lot of the advertisement looks like it's in Japan.
Oh,
of course, Japan.
Those Japanese love shit like that.
I guarantee they love a good upskirt.
Oh, do they ever?
I guarantee it.
All right, just thought I'd share it.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for your sharing.
Yeah, but Canon's shoe camera, how do they promote it?
Yeah,
why do you need the Canon shoe camera? Because it can't say for upskirts.
Yeah, you could say like, oh, it's good if you're you want to see if that true coat on the bottom of your car is still there. Yeah, you put your foot under and you're videoing. What else could you possibly use it for?
No answer on that. No answer on that.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Maybe that guy was full of shit. That last caller was full of shit.
I don't know about that. I bet you there's a shoe camera. Anyway.
Yeah. All right, Massachusetts. Thanks.
Well, that's got to be a law everywhere now.
A little more. Oh, yeah. That'll spread like wildfire. Hey, let's check our upskirt laws. Make sure there's no loopholes.
No one's calling about upskirts.
No.
Come on, guys.
They're not very...
What's the turn on with upskirts?
They're not completely like this amazingly popular thing, I don't think.
They're
out there,
It's downright creepy.
Yeah, it is a little creepy, but they're out there, but it's not at a rate where you got to worry about it, I don't think.
All right. Well, we can move on as we wait for upskirt phone calls. We got a pee bandit. I love these guys.
Oh, this guy. I read about this guy.
You did? What's the deal?
Apparently he's pissing on people. What? I don't know what goes through people's heads. Where's the pleasure in that?
Look, because I don't know any of the victims, this stuff makes me laugh. I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh at this, because it seems so ridiculous and silly.
Yeah, but if it was somebody you knew,
I'd be.
Boy.
Oh, of course I'd be.
Yeah,
I would be pissed off.
Better to be.
Man urinated on people near Florida campus. Police is searching for a man who has been urinating on people near the University of Florida campus. The victims told police they were standing with their backs turned to the man when they felt themselves being urinated.
Oh, man, is that fucking... That's just an animal move.
That's just creepy.
That's what animals do. Mark their territory on you.
The victims all told police that when they confronted the man, he ran away. Of course he ran away. The suspect is described as a...
white male.
This is a white guy crime, right? Of
course.
You would be wrong on this one, sir.
Black guy?
This is such a white guy thing, though.
Seems crazy white guy would do something like
described as a black man, approximately 25 to 30 years of age, 6 feet tall, medium to chunky build, short
short curly hair, really?
Dark, okay.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wearing, of course he's wearing that. And also baggy, of course he's wearing that.
We get it. Uh-huh. I thought it was crazy white guy crime, but black people are kind of infringing on white people's crimes these days. You know?
Not really.
Well, kind of. A little serial killing. Shit like that.
Where's the serial killer? Where's the black serial killer?
I heard about a couple of black serial killers.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not crazy, but...
let's say hi to Brian in Pennsylvania. Brian.
Hey, I actually knew the girl that got the law for upskirting passed in Pennsylvania, and basically all the guy did was he hangs out in the food court and waits for some girl to lean over a counter and walks up with the cell phone.
Yeah, and just, like, puts it right there. And
that takes balls.
That's
He ended up
crazy.
chasing a guy like 10 miles in flip-flops while on the phone with 911 and got it taken care of.
Right.
Caught like that.
Yeah, that takes balls. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's about it.
I saw a video online yesterday of some guy that was walking up to people out on the street with a pair of scissors and just snipping their earbud cords.
Why?
And running away.
Why?
Just to be an asshole. Snip and he runs away and videos it.
People are just bored.
I know, there's so many fucking
We're all just bored.
Yeah.
Jim in Virginia Beach. Jim. Hey.
Good morning, guys.
What's up?
I saw on our newscast last night when they were talking about the story, they showed a mall, a busy mall with people walking in it while they were doing the story, and they showed a guy carrying a guitar case.
Oh.
And they didn't say nothing about it, but you saw that during the story, and you're like, hey, you could put one in the end of a guitar case.
Guitar case, pointing up a little. You got a little. You got a little length on it, so you don't have to get too close. You put it under that skirt. Whammo.
But like I said, that's what I took from it.
That's a good one.
Right.
I like just going in. I like going in with an old, like, 1980s camcorder, VHS.
Jesus.
And just shoving it right under her skirt. Right. So you could just spread your legs a little wider. Right. I'm not getting a good view.
Here's a PI who's been accused of taking upskirt pictures.
Oh, boy.
Let's say hi to Joe in Morleymore.
Boldymore, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I was working one Halloween, and a chick worked at one of those Spirit Halloween stores, and she was dressed as Wonder Woman, and she had a back injury. I'm following her for, like, a workers' comp fraud claim.
Yeah.
And she's bent over, and this is the money shot. This is exactly what I need. I had hit the switch on my camera and turned it over to like a regular picture instead of video. The flash goes off. The shutter makes a noise. I felt like such an asshole.
Whoops.
She gets right in my face.
But doesn't Wonder Woman...
She asked me if I'm taking a picture. And,
oh, my God.
Doesn't she wear, like, bloomers? Like, doesn't Wonder Woman wear, like, shorts?
There was a skirt. I mean, she had on tights, but...
But Wonder Woman, I think Wonder Woman wears, like, those dumb, big, stupid shorts.
I think you're right.
Well, it was a red skirt.
What kind of camera? What kind of camera did you have as a PI? How small was it?
Well, you know, I'm a little low rent. That on that day, I was using a little digital camera, like a Sony.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're screwed up.
That's funny, though. The flash goes off and the shutter.
They never asked to look at my video. If they would have asked, I had fucking hours of video on her from that day.
Wait, did he get in trouble?
No, they just told me to leave.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. But, tough. Anyway, punch it out, boys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right.
Oh,
we got a lot of guys coming in today.
Yes, we do.
We got Mad Flavor, also known as Joey Diaz, coming in a little while.
I don't know where Mad Flavor comes from.
Well, ask him, man.
Yeah.
Why Mad Flavor? So can we watch the McDonald's video?
Yeah, sure.
I love it for the commentary.
I like it for a big fat.
So you got a naked, well, she's topless and she's got
She's got a thong on.
A thong on. She's a mess.
She's sloppy.
She's very sloppy with bigums.
Yeah.
She got some big ones.
Definitely got some cans on her.
And what's the story? She was just mad at McDonald's? Did she used to work there?
Yeah, they haven't really said what the story is. I guess she's a lunatic.
Right.
I think this is drug-fueled.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because it's very irrational what she does.
And now you got some employees finally looking at the security footage the next day.
And they're kind of commenting on it.
They're commenting on it. And she's just losing her mind.
Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
And I just want to point out there's a guy that keeps going to the counter, and I'm wondering if he's just eating at McDonald's and trying to, like, get napkins or something.
Should have got on his knees and just shoved his face right in there.
In where?
Right in her ass. No, he doesn't do that. It would be funny, though.
But he can't be bothered by the fact this topless woman is destroying the place.
If you're hungry.
Was he walking up to look at her tits, you think?
I don't know. You tell me who it is. Or maybe it's a manager. I don't know who this guy is. But he comes up a couple times, and he's not fazed by the whole thing that's going on.
And where's the staff?
There's the two guys in the background.
But they don't do anything?
Because the commentators say, oh, that's... I forgot the name.
I guess they didn't want to touch her, maybe.
Running away from titty woman. They're scared.
Yeah.
Let's play a little of this. It is very viral, this thing.
Oh, yeah.
She's screaming in the background.
Don't move. This bitch is crazy. Oh, my goodness. She's destroying our store, bro.
Not pushing.
Look at them titties, though. Oh, my goodness.
Look at them titties, though.
Monday night, y'all. I wish I would have gotten it on camera then in person.
She is just slamming things.
Look at Levante.
Levante. What?
Betty?
And this guy walks up to the counter.
He's trying to get a Big Mac.
He grabbed something and went back to his table.
He needed a little ketchup packet.
Look at her big tits, though, right? Would you, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a little rambunctious.
Yeah, a little.
She's ripping things out of the...
What an animal. What is she doing?
The refrigerator. She knocked over the registers. She's just destroying the place, and these guys don't care.
Yeah, she is just basically... Could someone just... Wow, she has big tits. Who is she?
Hit fucking record when it first started.
And this guy's trying to order.
Yeah, big chichis, mommy. Big chichis.
Why doesn't somebody clothesline her? Wow.
Just knocking down all the big equipment.
Oh my god.
They're all laughing.
This is fucking crazy.
What is she eating? On the ice cream?
Oh. Yeah, she has her head under the ice cream machine, and she's just eating it like a water fountain. Look at that.
Now she's just standing there.
Yeah.
I'd tag that.
Yeah. Especially her emotional problems.
Yes, of course. That's what I mean.
See, she's making herself a cone. Making herself an ice cream.
This lady's really enjoying this.
She's just naked now, making herself an ice cream cone.
Look at her fat ass.
See her yelling at me? This is my new role model. Oh my.
Now she goes
to go get fries.
around back and they lose
Wow.
Okay,
No, she went to get fries.
Now she's gone. Oh, for real? Yeah, now she's in back. I gotta go to another back.
Wow.
Hold on.
Wait, okay. You gotta change the screen?
Yeah, stop.
Alright, hold on, we're not done.
Yeah, we are. There's nothing going.
They loved it.
Well, no, I want to keep going.
But she doesn't come back up there until it...
That's all they had.
That's all they had, but that's amazing.
That's great.
But why don't we have a story?
I don't know.
Maybe she hasn't been arrested yet?
She had to be arrested. Let's see this Reverend Al video.
Reverend Al having a little of a problem with some saliva went down his throat, I hear. So he got a little giggy. Did he get giggy?
Yeah, he did.
Wheezy giggy.
What's this about, Sam?
You just had this woman, you know, he's doing one of his interview deals or whatever where they throw to somebody else and then they go back to him in studio. But either some spit or some beverage or some food or something went down the wrong pipe.
Maybe some of that apple pie, or the cherry pie, or the blueberry pie.
Oh, you think he's having some blueberry pie?
Maybe some. I was choking on the blueberry pie.
The blueberry pie.
Yeah.
And that combined with a moment of sheer panic.
I find what I say hard to swallow. Maybe that's it.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's take a little look-see at this here.
Reverend Al, and make sure we gear up to play it 5 to 10 times, because one time will not be enough.
All right. Here it is, Reverend Al.
Just comes in and apologizes and just confesses ignorance.
Wow. Everyone got their hopes up.
Oh, was that good?
For a second, you're like, ooh.
It's a giant gulp, and then he hacks.
Yeah. You know what it was? He was about to say something nice about a white person, and he choked on it.
That's hilarious.
That's fucking great.
Let's see that again.
Please do it again.
Yes, please.
Just comes in and apologizes and just confesses ignorance.
Fucking cat.
Never apologized.
Stupid hairball.
He had a hairball.
Yes. Or it was a recording device. He was spying on someone and he started to swallow it. It was a fucking fake tooth with a camera in it. What an asshole.
That's
good.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Just comes in and apologizes and just confesses ignorance.
Congressman Ryan never apologized.
That cough is so good. His head fucking goes forward.
Right.
Because you hear, they come back and he's in mid-sip of his coffee. So you hear him like gulp. He's looking at the camera, and then before he can talk, he goes, bleh, but his head lunges forward when he coughs. That's great.
God, just comes in and apologizes and just confesses ignorance.
Congressman Ryan.
Congressman Ryan. Congressman Ryan. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it.
That is wonderful.
Oh, man. I got that as my ringtone.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Good find.
That is a very good one. You hear about the hookup truck in San Francisco?
The hookup truck?
That's right.
What is this?
Now you can take your little lady somewhere.
Or your gentleman.
Or your gentleman,
in
yes.
Frisco.
Sure.
The hookup truck.
The old hookup truck.
What is this?
Well, I guess, you're with somebody and you might want to do a little something instead of getting caught in a park or something.
Oh.
You got a truck that I guess you could call and you could go in there for a little while.
Sounds sanitary.
A conceptual art installation consisting of a box truck converted to a sex suite on wheels, including temperature controls, birth controls, safe sex, accoutrements.
A jizz squeegee? Does it have a jizz squeegee?
A jizz squeegee. Oh, very good.
We need
yeah.
that.
And a camera option in case you and yours decide to make the escapade a YouTube sensation. No, not a YouTube sensation. They don't allow the sex
that
stuff.
It would be like the wrestler doing the promo.
Right. Who heard that? We talked about him yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he was trying to explain himself. Maybe we can find that. Maybe Sam can find that.
Please.
It's finally open for service the weekend of May 2nd and 3rd, so this weekend. The hookup truck is the brainchild of artist Spy Emerson. According to their website, the box truck is a car service like a mobile hotel room available for short-term rentals.
This is disgusting.
Why?
Because sex isn't a clean activity.
Maybe they clean it out. Maybe they hose it down.
Yeah, I bet not.
A urinal's not it's not a pretty sight either, but we don't go in there,
normally
right? Public urinals.
Rubbing my dick on the fucking little urinal mint either.
Fuck, you're missing out, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good? You just tap it on there.
See, they explain your point. The room is designed with cleanliness in mind.
All right.
Everything is wiped down and cleaned before and after every person.
Mm-hmm.
A good wipe down.
Ugh, imagine the bed is still warm though when you get in it. You don't like that, like a warm toilet seat. You don't want that either.
And you see that one pube they missed?
You go into the bathroom, you sit down, and like, ew, the toilet seat's warm. Man ass warmth.
When we were going through our day, you found, who gives a fuck?
An old door in a fucking factory.
All that. Who cares? And I think San Francisco is known for those public toilets where After you're done, the whole thing gets completely hosed out automatically. You've seen that, right?
You walk out and it just sprays like a shower of shit all over.
It just goes nuts, and then all the water obviously goes through a drainage system.
Seen that.
Oh, yeah. They were known for that. I don't know if they're still around, but that was a few years back.
Wait, the seat and everything gets wet?
Everything.
Yeah, and then it dries it.
I think somehow they blow dry it afterwards.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe we can find the video. No one's
disinfected.
No one's at the helm right now, but there used to be videos online that showed what happened.
Frisco was getting a pretty bad rap during the AIDS days, with their bathhouses and shit.
Right.
So I guess if they have anything sexually inclined, they have to go with the cleanliness angle.
They sure do.
I just started watching last night, and the band played on. You guys seen that? The
AIDS.
Matthew Modine. It's got a tremendous cast.
I saw that years ago. It was pretty good.
About the doctors who first began identifying AIDS were sexual. Is it a gay guy thing, or can straight people get it?
Yeah.
And they talk. I'm only a few minutes into it, a half hour into it. And they're talking about one of the guys. They would come in with this lesion on his neck.
Yeah.
But he was the airline. I'd heard about this airline steward who was very handsome.
Oh, did you?
And hey, you bet I did. But he had sex with a lot of people, and I think he was a French guy or French Canadian. And he would just fuck guys in all these bathhouses.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't spread the whole thing, but he was responsible, I think, for getting it around because he was going, he was on a plane all the time.
Sure.
Right.
And nobody, because this was the Reagan era, so they weren't giving a lot of money to the health care. And
who gives a shit about the AIDS?
Anything with gay on it, they weren't going to help. So it's really interesting so far about and Alan Alda plays the doctor who they have to go to.
Right.
But I haven't gotten much Alan Alda.
Do they have to go to Korea to...
Yes, and he's doing Groucho Marx-like puns. And he's playing...
So you got the sarcoma. Yeah, that was a good movie. I remember that.
I've only seen a little bit, but it's excellent.
Seen it in a while.
Oh, Travis?
Did you want a video?
Yeah, of the public bathrooms, and I think it was San Francisco started it, where they hose down the entire thing after you're done. And I think there was a video of that.
Oh.
Getting back to the hookup truck, there's a custom-built metal and wood bench covered with vinyl, which is stain-resistant.
Come on!
Instead of a traditional bed, which is bedding and absorbent, this is a bench in the shape of a C and designed to facilitate positioning for the average-sized bodies.
So they don't care if it's two guys, two girls, a guy and a girl.
Right. This is a game for adults who want to play with sex.
Do they drive as it happens?
You have to be nice and cool, she said, adding no drunks, but everyone is welcome to join us. I would assume so. There will be a party going on all the time.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
They go up some of those big hilly streets in Frisco, and you fall out. You're trying to fuck, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, you hit the back door.
Take the hill. Just take the hill when you need a little extra action.
Right, go downhill, and then you're just like, you fucking take this hill.
Use a little of that gravity to your advantage.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we're going to find the toilet thing. That's fine. It was something that was, that one looks familiar, though. Go up a little bit.
That turlet looks familiar?
A little further. Oh, that one right there. San Francisco public toilet.
Yeah, this one?
One more down.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a big kiosk. Looks like the size of a magazine stand here in New York.
Yeah. But that whole thing gets hosed down after you're done. That's not the actual video of it
walking
happening.
out of it.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
It's pretty cool looking.
But it's kind of smart. I think they were trying to get these in New York, but of course everything in New York is so expensive that they couldn't figure out the cost of it.
It's got an English pub look to it.
And look, and all these tourists are taking videos inside.
Why
like they've never seen anything like this before.
This is an amazing toilet.
Automated sink. So...
Oh, you put your hand under it and the water starts. Wow, that's a miracle.
Yeah, why would you videotape that?
Isn't that every faucet now?
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. It's probably a dead end, but just, the whole thing gets completely hosed down after you're done.
Nice. You could probably, can you stay in there while it does it and get a little shower?
Probably.
Clean yourself up?
Probably. I'm sure somebody has figured it out for a video.
Yeah.
How to fucking...
There's a motion sensor in there. Like, you can't just stand in there. Somehow. They can't make it that you can stand in there while the disinfectant pours over you.
Yeah. If you find the video of them actually showing how it cleans, that's cool. If not, that's fine, too.
If not, go fuck yourself. That's what I say.
Exactly. You're fired.
I want to apologize for
Please do.
the last statement.
I apologize for being
sensitive. Oh, Sam Roberts. What'd you find, Sam Roberts?
Self-cleaning public bathroom in San Francisco. Free.
You press the add button, the door shuts. Wow, that's scary. It's like you're in the shuttlecraft.
Sick.
It's not sick.
People lose their minds over this.
He says it smells like shit in here. Of course, it's a public toilet on the street, you dummy. You know how silly you'd look without the walls on that?
Right.
Just sitting there shitting in the middle of the sidewalk.
Well, yeah.
Walls are important.
They really are. Boy, do you have some around you.
How true.
They all have one letter on them. I like wall jokes.
Yes,
Wall
very
jokes are
funny.
Very rare and hard to come by.
What's he doing? It's like a fucking monkey checking out the faucet.
Yeah, whatever. We're not gonna get the actual
freaking out over here over water.
The video where the whole thing is hosed down. So
yeah.
Yes, we've heard about the plane in Vegas where you could join the Mile High Club. I think we did.
I didn't hear
story.
about that.
Yeah, man.
Fly around like you're fucking the
the whole service.
Oh wow.
Let's go to John in Jersey. John.
Yeah, I was just, morning, boys.
Hey, buddy.
To see if you had heard about that plane in Vegas that will fly you around so you can fuck in it. Sounds like it's going to have some of the same sanitary concerns as the hookup truck.
That's
they've had that for a while,
thing
I
to
believe.
do.
Right.
Have they?
Yeah.
You get to fuck in a plane?
Yeah. They get you up there and you do your thing and then you get a little
that seems so fucking like, I don't know, hacky.
Fucking flute of champagne or whatever.
Yeah, they probably give you that.
It's a flute. Why is it a flute of champagne?
Flute.
Stupid.
It just seems too like non-spontaneous because you got to go to the airport. Then you got to fucking go through all the bullshit, get on the plane, and then it takes off. It's like, all right, it's time to fuck.
Right. It's probably one of those smaller.
I'm sure it's not a fucking 767.
There's the article. Oh, why don't you have those two old broads talk about it?
Oh, is that a video? All right.
Dumb Hoda and dumb Kathy
No,
Lee.
is that who it is?
Yuck.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to make it sound like they were sexy.
Hi,
hey, was
everybody.
GIF
It's
in there
Wednesday,
fucking a hooker?
April 2nd. Hoda is officially losing it today. We'll tell you why in a second. We're all wearing blue, of course, to support World Autism Awareness Day.
Yes, we have breaking news on our program.
Yeah, do you?
And it's going to be heartbreaking for a lot of people out there, especially in the Washington metropolitan area.
The meat market is going to be really depressed.
Market, yes. Another wedding in our Today family.
What?
Willard Scott and his longtime partner,
Did Willard
Paris
Scott
Pina,
go into a hotel room with a hooker and try to ass fuck her? Like
for
Gifted, your
11
husband?
Yes, married in Fort Myers, and when asked what their honeymoon plans were, she said,
I marry that.
our whole life has been
Willard.
Willard, by the way, who's 80 years old, lost his wife of 43 years married
Where'd
back
she
in
go?
2002.
His
He spoke
beloved
about
wife,
her, loved her. You know, it's so,
Didn't love her that
it's so
much.
terrific when you've had a great
Couldn't
love
spend the
in your
last
life.
few years of your life just thinking about her?
He got over it.
He sure did.
Yeah. Literally the
I
first
think if
time
you
I
make
had
it to
several
80, maybe you should
celebrations
just think
with
about the wife you lost.
Just reminisce about the good times with the old hag.
You make it to heaven, and there she is going, oh, thanks a lot, you fuck.
You couldn't hold out
You
for
couldn't hold out a couple more
years.
years, so I was the only one. Now I got to share you with that broad for eternity.
Yeah, in heaven.
If there is a heaven.
Which girlfriend or wife greets you with love in heaven when you go up there?
My dad had two.
Which one is it?
My dad had two. How does that work?
It's ridiculous.
How does that work?
Exactly. How does it work?
I would assume just everyone is just cool about it because it's heaven.
And what age
right?
are they? What if you had a wife that fucking died at like 20 years old?
How about 20?
And then you live to be 80, and you go up there, is she 20 and you're 80? What heaven is that for her to now have to be with an 80-year-old dude?
Why are you just making up a story out of it? My dad died at 74, and his first wife died at 26.
There you go.
So is he there with a young chippy?
Right.
What's that? And then my mom's going to come up in a few years and ruin the whole fucking thing?
No, here's what that
That's
is.
my dad's with a 20... I want my dad to be with a 26-year-old in heaven.
It's all relative. It's his heaven and it's her hell.
Shit, yeah. Maybe that's how it works.
That's how it works.
My dad deserves to be with a 26-year-old in heaven.
I don't know. Or, yeah, what if you were all good and everything, right? But the one you really were truly in love with wasn't very good. So she goes to hell,
right?
And you go to heaven. But since you were good and you're in heaven and you should want and get everything you want,
right?
You can't get your loved one because she's in hell.
That's a
Can you
great
override
question.
it?
This is all fucking crazy.
Does your goodness override her
Override
evilness?
the hell. She's like, oh, you got me out.
That's a great
Could you get me to heaven for old time's sake?
Right.
I can't do it, Sally.
That selfish Willard Scott had to get married at 80.
Yeah. Fuck up the whole heaven thing.
Fucked it up for his ex that supposedly he was truly in love with for all those years.
Jesus.
What else do these two say? Hoda and Kathy
Tell
Lee.
that story, but go ahead.
No.
By the way, people think we're feuding from yesterday. We're having a smackdown, the two of us.
Are ya?
It's very serious.
Go scissor and shut up.
Right.
Said something.
Slap the Botox off her face.
And sent my mother to the hospital.
I went after
Thank
her. That was not me.
Could you imagine having a
on
sit
right now
through
in
this?
Minneapolis, Maryland, but she did have to.
Well,
she
it's
was
good
rushed to the
stuff.
hospital last night. Mommy, I send you my love. I'm going to. If you need
Like
me,
it's some
I'm coming.
cocktail
So far,
party and
everybody
she's
says
yapping
said
like
she should.
this?
Better take good care of my mother down there, or you'll hear about happy 97th
Kathy Lee's
birthday
face
to
is
Jimmy
so
Lee's
stressed.
Speaking of Broadway,
Scary looking.
She's had some work done. She can't even blink.
I've got the neck from hell right now.
Yes, you are feeling the pain.
But you know what? Some people are feeling no pain. You know why? Ho, tell them. No.
You're turning this off?
Thank you. All right, so here's a question we have for you.
All right.
Are you a member of the Mile High
Oh,
Club?
No.
finally.
Do you know what that is?
If you know what it is, you might be.
Okay,
music cue.
anyway, so it's something that happens up when
Travis
you're on
on
a
that?
plane and you're with someone you...
It's when you take cum on your
love them. I
back,
guess
way
some
up in the
Right,
sky.
way up in the sky.
I always had to. I don't know about you.
Anyway, how many times have you done it up there? All right, so here's the thing. An LA entrepreneur decided to make some money off
I
of
like
this
putting the
concept, so he
oxygen
created
mask on
something called
and
the
telling her
Love
her
Cloud.
pussy stinks
So
up
it's
there.
an airplane
Fucking great.
that is specifically made for people to have
See, there you
Mile
go.
High
Oh, it's a little fucking
Okay, so they have
Oh, that looks
Twin
way
engine.
nicer than the hookup
Cherokee or something.
Yeah. With the, what are you talking about?
The pilot's right there.
It's pretty. Anyway, they have music.
Is there a
and I guess
barrier?
the pilot
Yeah.
wears
Joins in.
noise-canceling headphones.
Oh, I'm sure he
How
does.
do we know that? Because I don't believe anybody
look at this.
anymore
Yeah,
about
graphic.
anything.
What?
I don't believe that.
$799 for 40 minutes.
$800
Okay,
to
here's the
fuck
thing
someone in
about
the
Mile High
air?
Club, for those of you people who are in it. The
Right,
whole point
a good
of the Mile
anniversary
High Club
present
is
or
the
something?
danger,
But the whole thing
secretive.
about the
No
Mile
one
High
knows
Club
it's
is to
happening.
secretly do
Right.
it in midair. Like, that's the big thrill is if you're on a commercial flight and you fuck your girl on the plane.
Just the nerves trying to get both of you in the bathroom.
Right.
Without
anyone knowing.
anyone noticing.
Or under that little blankie, you turn sideways, put the armrest up, and you go the sideways fuck.
Go.
Yeah. You look out the window, bitch.
You ever do that on a plane, either of you guys?
No.
No.
I never fooled around with
No.
No.
I'm too scared about dying in a plane crash.
Yeah, right. I don't need my fucking, can't get my dick hard.
How do you get a rod?
Yeah, my cock would look like a turtle in ice water.
How do you get a rod when you hear noises and think, oh, great, that's the engine going off?
Yeah, that story recently, it was in the past couple of days of that guy that felt up with a girl in one of the back rows of the plane.
Really?
Some teen girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was back there, and he went behind her chair,
right,
put his hand between the seats,
right,
and started feeling her tits. And like some people saw it. And then when she kind of started moving around, he pulled his hand out and went back to his chair. But like 5 people called the stewardess over and said, look, this guy's feeling this girl's tits.
That's the old perv switch.
I know. That's what I was thinking when I read it. It's like, there's no way. This guy was just like, I have to feel her tits.
Right.
I don't care if I get arrested.
Right.
It's not like you could run away.
Right.
You're in a plane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any more to this story?
Where's the Hota and the fucking Kathy Lee?
Yes, that's what the magic is supposed to be.
Supposedly. Apparently this
But if
guy's
you're
booked through
already-
May or something like that.
But if you're in the air already and everyone knows that's what it's for, what's the real point? What goes
okay.
on?
She's right.
I mean, what is that even? What's
you
the
know
thrill?
what goes on. I don't know what the thrill is, Hoda.
Ask Giff. Maybe he's
beyond
fucking a
me.
hooker in the
I
ass.
just know that there's a market.
Remember?
I think everything is there. This guy says he's given about a half dozen flights
Giff.
so far.
Really?
I bet he has. And this is important. There is a professional cleaning service
Yeah, you want that.
after each trip.
We have a big thing happening.
We
right now.
do. We do. American Express is going
you know, what are we doing?
Wow. What a dull presentation of that story
horrendous.
they had.
Right.
She should have talked about how the Giff tried to fuck a hooker in the ass in that hotel room.
Do you like that story?
I love it. It's one of the greatest stories ever. It was in the paper for weeks when it happened. And, the audio of him.
She's getting him back now, I'm sure, because he's probably drooling somewhere.
You haven't seen hide nor hair of that guy in decades.
Because he's very old.
Yeah.
He's very old. He was a lot older than her to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
She's no spring chicken.
He played football in the old leather helmet days.
Right.
Gotta be old.
Kathy Lee's chicken is good enough for just soup at this point.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Let's say hi to Travis in
the studio over there?
No,
why would we?
Hi.
His doppelganger is in Nova Scotia.
Ooh, Nova Scotia.
Doppelganger.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Nova Scotia. I taught you to smile.
Exactly. I didn't even want Nova Scotia.
I was wondering if you guys had heard
Huh?
the news going around up here out of Ontario. There was it happened a couple of years ago.
Huh?
Driving a car.
Huh?
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 Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I said up in the news up here there was a teenage boy, 16 years old.
Travis, you there?
Hello.
Go ahead.
Nova Scotia.
Yeah, go
You're
ahead,
on.
buddy.
Go ahead.
We got you now.
I said there was on the news here there was a car accident a couple of years ago.
Hello.
Yellow. What happened?
Travis?
Nova Scotia.
He's gone.
Yeah, he is. We love our Canadian neighbors.
I don't think it
wanna
happened.
Apologize for that hang-up.
I don't think it happened a few years ago. I think he's talking about a story where a woman was in her car. I read this, I think, last week. We were going to do the story on our show, but we got busy. She was driving her car, and she killed a kid on his bicycle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she hit 3 kids, right?
3 kids, and one of them died, I think.
Jeez.
And she's suing the dead kid's family because she's very distraught about that night and what happened.
She was saying that they were careless or something, like they weren't riding properly.
Right.
And I think one of the kids got banged up really bad. One of them died, and one just had a few scratches.
Jeez.
And she's saying how distraught because they were like, I guess, I don't know if they were riding irresponsibly. But to me, that sounds like what a selfish pig.
Yeah, nothing happened to her for killing the kid on the bicycle, but now she's suing the dead kid's family.
It might not have been her fault, but to sue the kid's family.
Still, over the stress that she's feeling. You got the story?
Oh,
yeah.
And what is that, a video?
Yes.
Is that the... Okay, yeah.
That's probably the story.
Videos rule, because you don't have to read.
Don't you love it?
Driver who killed Tina suing dead boy's family for $1 million.
She is suing that family for emotional trauma. Back in 2012, the now 42-year-old Charlene Simon...
Guess that guy was right.
Majewski
Happened a couple years ago.
His friends. They were riding their bikes. Majewski was killed and 2 others injured. According to the lawsuit, Simon is seeking $1.35 million from the families, claiming she has sustained great pain and suffering. It also claims the kids were negligent bike riders. Majewski's parents say they are shocked and devastated over the suit.
What does she look like? I want to see her face.
You know what? I'm not completely against this. I got to be honest with you. I'm not just trying to be crazy on this one. If I don't know.
The family has suffered enough.
I understand, but think about this. If it was completely this fucking kid's fault,
right?
That would be traumatizing to take a life based on the fact that someone else fucked up. You killed them accidentally. It's got to fuck with your head.
But why do you want money from their family?
Right.
What do you need money for?
The insurance company.
Somehow you got to justify that in your own head, going, look, it wasn't my fault. They obviously were way in the wrong, and there was nothing I could do.
You know what?
Go see a fucking therapist.
I don't know.
Talk it out. To sue the family?
I think it's disgusting.
You're never suing the family. I'm sure there's some kind of a policy they have, a homeowner's
thing. Yeah, but
thing.
The family assumes that you're being sued.
I don't know if there is a policy for that, man.
Right.
It's not like she lost her job because she hit the kid and it was his fault.
Maybe she can work. Maybe she's all fucked up. Something about the fact that to take a life would fuck you up.
Yeah, of course.
And if it's completely the kid's fault, then why is she any more wrong suing than anyone else?
But now the family...
it's emotionally, it seems fucked up, but you take that shit out of it, and it's just
the family has suffered enough, and now you have to deal with a lawsuit? Because...
Yeah, I think that's just monstrous.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go get some help. Go get a therapist or whatever.
I don't know the circumstances, and by the way, I don't even want to know them. I don't care.
I don't think... I don't think the kid was doing anything like crazy, like, kind of...
It's riding some weird 2-wheeled vehicle. It's crazy.
But it's not crazy. It's called a bike.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think he was, like, purposely trying to fuck with the lady. It's just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
He ends up getting killed, and now she's suing the family. That just seems really wrong, man.
And if maybe
really wrong.
But if the family does have some kind of umbrella policy thing that covers
great for the rain.
I understand that, but and you're just suing an insurance company, that's not that
Yeah,
bad.
but as the family, you know you're actually being sued.
Yeah.
Even though it's going through insurance companies, you still know that this fucking lady is now technically suing you because your kid's dead.
For emotional distress. That's what bothers me.
Yeah. Right.
It's not like she went through the like say she went through the windshield and she got a tremendous physical injury. I have a little bit more.
What if she was waking up the past 2 years in cold sweats, screaming, thinking about the accident?
Well, then I think that she needs to do something.
Yeah, go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I would see it your way in if the kids, caused the accident on purpose.
She needs to do something about that.
Fucking around, being assholes, and then all of a sudden she tried to do the right thing, and
maybe they were
then
riding
maybe.
kind of stupidly.
I read a little more on this article. And
you're holding back.
They didn't seem like they were doing anything crazy.
Just dumb kids
No,
riding
this
bikes.
woman's not handling it. You know what she needs to do?
Trying to
third time.
See him jump.
Yeah.
Travis. What is she doing? Oh.
Yeah.
Pitching a fit. Get over it. I hear you. I see they got one of those roadside memorials there with the white painted bicycle.
I didn't even know what that meant until recently.
Really?
Yeah.
They paint the bicycle white, and then they put it where the accident happened, when somebody's killed on a bicycle.
When you take 65th Street across Central Park, there's one.
Oh, I hate those.
Have you seen that one?
No.
It's a
I've
white
seen
bicycle right there
few of those.
on the side.
I hate the roadside memorial. Don't remind us. Don't remind us.
Hates roadside.
I hate them. It's a
You actually
reminder
hate them.
that you're out there on the streets and potential death is lurking over your shoulder.
Couldn't you just say I'm not fond of them?
I hate them.
I mean, I'm not fond of them, but I don't hate them. I kind of
You
understand
don't?
why they might be there.
Can't stand them.
Wow.
It's a reminder.
Yeah.
You're out there on the fucking streets. It's a battle every day.
It's brutal, actually.
Driving, trying to stay alive.
Pitching a fit.
Pitching a fit. Get over it. Get over it. Yeah. I like this part.
I don't.
I love it.
Pinching a clit. Taking a shit.
Squeezing a zit.
Oh, he's crying and whining. And how did I run out of it sounds?
Yeah.
We got a hot story.
Uh-oh.
Former New York City transit exec makes graphic claims that boss sexually harassed him. It's two guys in the story, by the way.
I was going to say.
A New York City transit employee alleges he was fired after fighting off the increasingly creepy come-ons of his horny boss, who bragged of a Mount Everest-sized manhood.
That's why I'm suing Opie and Anthony.
What does that mean, a thin fucking helmet?
Yeah, very skinny helmet.
Yeah.
Very
That would
thick
be
base.
awful, right?
The oxygen is low when you get
Yes,
there.
no oxygen.
That would be awful to have.
Kills a bunch of
right?
people every year.
People are stuck on it and they're never found.
Yes.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Hector, in a graphically detailed Manhattan lawsuit, said his supervisor masturbated in his presence.
But why don't you leave? I mean, like,
Why don't you suck it and get a raise? Maybe I
really-
jerk off.
I just don't feel like guys can be sexually harassed. I really don't. If that happened, you would just start laughing. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
But even as a girl, you just start, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I stayed in
I think
a
it's a
condo
girl's
with
thing, the
Vince
sexual
Champ.
harassment. I can't see a situation where a guy is sexually harassed. I just can't see it.
Well, if the boss whips out his mule and he starts
Well,
jerking
let's see.
off, it
Let's
might
see.
be.
So far, if he's just masturbating in his presence, you're just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I live with Jim. Jim
Right.
did it before in my
Okay.
presence.
But maybe
then he
that
grabbed.
was
I didn't
okay.
sue him.
Is this sexual harassment? Then he grabbed his buttocks and massaged his neck and back.
Sounds nice.
Wait a
Massage his
second.
back.
Massage.
After he grabbed his butt.
Hey, after,
His neck and
before
back.
or during the masturbation?
Yeah, yeah.
I think the
Because it just
masturbation was first, and then he went with the buttocks
Did he
grab.
bang his balls against his head while he was getting the massage?
During one shocking May meeting, Frederick Lynch began touching and talking to his penis, according to the court
Talking
papers.
to his penis?
You should be hidden beneath my pants.
This is an
This
episode
is your
of The Honeymooners I never saw.
Yeah, not
This is your cave.
your cave.
Your cave.
Crazy.
Prow, 71 of Queens, an older guy too, said the relentless sexual harassment by Lynch began in January and continued until December. He allowed this for almost a year.
Wait, so this guy was 71 that was whipping his dick out?
No, the guy that was being sexually harassed was 71.
Wait, who's pulling out their dick to a 71-year-old
I
guy?
know. Come on. Don't be ageist.
It escalated over the 11 months.
Donald Sterling's
11
wife.
months you're dealing with this? Sorry. 11
She
months.
looks like she's got one.
Prowse said he was on the job just 3 days when summoned to Lynch's office.
Wow.
To review a transit project. During the meeting, Lynch sat with his zipper open and began sliding his right hand on top of his pants in a jerking gesture and giving himself an erection.
But who doesn't go?
Who needs the job
What
that
the fuck are you
badly?
doing? Like,
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I don't know
Yeah,
that people
yeah.
get so quiet they don't know what to say.
How old is the guy that's doing this? If he's it's a 71-year-old that's getting harassed.
I don't
Does it
see an
say?
age on the other guy.
Let's just know they're neither one of them are hot at all. There's nothing attractive.
But can it be a 40-year-old boss like want to do that to a 71-year-old man? Like,
yeah.
On more than a dozen occasions, Lynch allegedly invited Prowse
But
on
who
an
hires a 71-year-old too? By the way, when is retirement? over?
On an all expenses paid vacation, shook his butt in front of him, grabbed his butt, and forced his hand into his crotch.
Wait a second. Stop right there. Because he said, this is like that guy who went to Hawaii with the producers and stuff. Remember that just was out? He was 14. He's in
he's
Hawaii.
suing the director.
Yeah, the director
of
X-Men.
X-Men.
So he's on an all-expense paid vacation?
I think if you go on an all expense
what do you think's going to
paid
happen?
vacation, you got to let him grab your butt a little bit,
you
right,
know
Jim?
the price of admission to
You
ride
know.
the ride. I mean, those are deals that people
You're getting
make.
a free vacation. You got to give up a little something.
Who goes on vacation with their boss? And if you're gonna, like, all right, look, we're obviously
he's paying. You do a little something.
see,
You might jerk him off a little bit.
To me, and I know people
Jiggle the
get
balls.
pissed, but that's what I thought with this whole Donald Sterling thing. Set aside all the race shit. He literally has paid for this broad. He was saying, do what
Yeah.
you want to do. Don't make me look like a dick in public.
There you go.
Right?
You're a racist.
Well, no, yeah. I also
That's
said
it. You are. You have to apologize.
Magic Johnson was his mortal enemy.
Uh-huh.
That's like if Batman's girl took a picture with the Joker.
Yes.
He fucking hates Magic Johnson. He would have to go to that stadium
Think of another
all the
card.
time. He'd have to go over to the Forum. He'd have to go over there. It's purple and gold everywhere.
Yeah.
Magic got AIDS and still didn't die. Donald Sterling hates Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
But people are
there's,
afraid.
there's a conspiracy going around that, Magic was...
Don't do it.
What?
That he wants to buy the team?
Well, Magic wants to buy the... No, but there's this conspiracy that he was... Right. He kind of like told this chick, because he knew the girl for a while, for a long time. Like, hey,
So
I
let's
hate
do
this
this
guy.
and
So
get him out of
whether
here.
he said it to her or she just did it on her own, going, we'll get him out. Everybody loves Magic. The NBA does. Magic could buy the
I'm not
Clippers.
saying that this
she's
Sterling
getting
guy
scared.
isn't racist. But
She's getting scared because she's saying that someone took her audio recordings and pushed them out there.
Yeah, sure.
Now she's going
Yeah,
with
I
that
know.
angle.
Yeah, she should be
Because the first angle wasn't good enough where she said he knew he was being recorded, which is bullshit. Now she's saying, I forgot the exact
Well, and then
statement
she was also posting stuff on Instagram, like the truth is coming out, like a
She
week
didn't get
before.
scared of his wrinkled gray
Simon
dick.
Schuster,
That didn't
like
scare
she was going to write a
Oh,
book.
really?
Oh, yeah, the stuff was
yeah,
like
yeah.
3 weeks before.
And Sterling is going to wage a fierce fight, according to
Good.
attorneys. He's not just going to walk away
it's
from
a
this.
slippery slope for people like
A
us. If you're gonna-
slippery slope.
I mean,
My
seriously.
God, man! At the end of the day,
He's so funny.
This
But
term we
really,
hear a lot.
seriously, like if they're going to start getting people for what they say at their house, we're in
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
I mean,
They
we
already-
stand
yeah.
out and say stuff all the time. in
All the
public.
time. Nobody could be recorded without their knowledge and then be okay with it being broadcast out there. Everyone would be in trouble.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to this. He claimed that Mr. Prowse, who was sexually harassed, had beautiful hands like a pianist, the lawsuit charged.
Oh.
Yes. Prowse later began screaming when Lynch came to his cubicle in November 2013.
Like a hand model.
And began massaging and squeezing his neck, body, and back.
Yes.
He's 71. I mean, he's going to have some aches.
So
His fucking boss is phenomenal.
Yeah, I know.
He's just making sure he's having a good
Gave
day.
him a vacation.
So you don't like it, the lawsuit quoted Lynch is asking. I have told you dozens of times, do not touch me. You're the most indelicate person I had ever met in all my years at work. I do not need any massages from you. When are you going to get it?
Could you just go back and masturbate in front
1
of
month later, Lynch called Prowse into his office.
Oh.
Wow.
And things quickly turned even weirder.
Uh-oh.
Weird news.
Weird news.
We should reenact this whole thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Lynch spun me around and grabbed his penis like he was masturbating.
It's like a romance novel, this thing. It reads very sexy.
Mr. Lynch obviously had an erection and claimed this augmentation was like the Everest Mountains.
Is there a gay penthouse letters? Because that's what this really...
Yeah, that's what it is.
There you
Penthouse
go.
Forum.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You think something like that's going to be that aggressive at work over and over again for over a year?
Well, first of all,
And what
the
did this-
other guy thought they were having an affair.
Yeah, what did
I mean-
the other guy must have turned him on. The 71-year-old had to be doing something.
Absolutely.
Why would your boss keep coming on to you like that
Right.
over and over again?
But he had to think it was okay.
Right.
He had to think it was okay.
Yeah, maybe he had his diaper up in like a G-string or something. He saw him at the urinal, he had his pants down. Like, that's hot.
Do you like a good diaper, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Always.
Always. Love it. We got to start with the guy in the bus. Watch a
great.
Philly man. You saw this too?
Yeah.
I did not see this last night.
Fantastic.
Watch a Philly man refuse to stop masturbating on a bus?
He's driven.
Yeah, so the video is just this woman is sitting next to him on the bus.
Right.
And he's just tugging away. And she's telling him, I'm videoing you. And he doesn't stop.
He don't care.
Out of his pants?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
He has his dick out of his
Just
pants.
jacking it.
Yeah. Is he crazy?
Of course. You got to be nuts.
But he doesn't come off as that crazy.
No, but I mean, you got to be nuts to jerk off on a bus and just.
Did we tweet
not
this video
care.
yet to the people?
We're going to now that we're talking about it.
O&A show on Twitter. We'll put this link up immediately.
He's crazy about jerking off.
Loves jerking
Who
off.
isn't?
Let's see this. Out of Philly. Man on bus in Philly. Oh, they
of course they blurred it.
They blurred it out.
They blurred out the penis
This is on
part.
video, right? This is on video?
He's
He's just
got
sitting
this-
next to a woman doing that?
Yeah.
It's
And
out of his pants.
It's out of his pants.
Oh, my God.
And he's got this look on his face when she goes, you know you're being videoed, right? He's
Right.
got this look on his face like, why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
It's just pretty brave to say that.
I agree.
Because he gives her a look like, I'm going to kill you.
She's going to smash her. He's going to smash her right in the face.
Right.
Which, wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility.
Just play a crazy, just a bum.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
You really want to keep doing that? He's touching himself and exposing himself. It's on video. It's on my phone. You really want to do that? I have it on my phone.
She English, huh?
Are you crazy? Do you see how many people are on this bus? Do you see a child behind you? You are disgusting.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He won't stop.
At least pinching the helmet.
Is that why? Yes, I am.
Like I'm saying it the whole time. Like, why wouldn't you just say something like, "Excuse me, get out my way," and move or something like that?
I did. I said, as soon as you pulled it out.
You did. Oh my God, you didn't say.
Does someone need to tell you not to touch yourself in public on a bus?
Good for her.
Does someone actually need to tell you that? Do you not know that?
Are you kidding me?
He just
You need
thinks,
to get off that bus now.
he just thinks he should be just jack off on the bus. Like, are you kidding me? You didn't say anything.
It's like, you didn't say my music was too loud.
Right.
Turn
You
it
didn't-
down.
He was in a trance, I guess.
What freaked him out? Other people started yelling at him?
I think what freaked him out was the fact that she said there's a child behind you.
Oh.
And then I think maybe the parent or I think the parent of the child said something. The audio is pretty tough to.
I'm going to go off. Someone said I'm about to go off.
And I think the mother stood up behind him and said something.
Said something.
Oh,
that's
like
great.
that would get his ass handed to him if he waits there too long.
This reminds me, like Chappelle years ago had a bit about a guy pulling his dick out in public.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the problem is no one ever says anything to him. Like people just ignore it. And he goes, but like no one ever just goes, hey man, I'm with my family.
Right.
And because the guy would probably go like, oh sorry. And
Oh fuck.
I mean, the child angle's bad, obviously.
That's not.
But if I'm on that bus and it's all adults and some dude is jerking off, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah,
I'm not
guys handle
bothered
those
by it
things
at all.
differently.
Well, she was cool about it too. She wasn't freaked out.
She was grossed out, as they say.
She wasn't. She was going for her. Everyone's going for their video. Come on.
You think?
At this point, everyone's going for their video.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what they say.
But she has a shitty phone, so she blew it.
If you're supposed to yell at those guys, and then they're supposed to stop.
Right.
Like even the subway rubbers. Like the guys who just rub their boners on women in the subway. He scold them. Apparently they stop because it's all like this fantasy that the woman likes it.
Right. If she shows she doesn't like it, then it wrecks the whole thing. Oh, damn. Now I'm just a creepy guy.
You got to know how to do that properly, that's all. When you're coming into a subway stop, that's when you kind of... Because the train will take care of that for you.
What is it about just a quick fucking rub?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sam got it. All of a sudden, they apply the brakes and it pushes everyone forward a little bit. Oops.
At this point in my life, I want to finish. I don't want to sit there and get a couple of little, like, rubs on something and go, oh, that was great. No, I want to lay down and fucking calm and go to sleep.
When a guy pulls his dick out like that, there's a part of us that goes, he's repulsive, and the other part that admires his moral courage.
Oh, yeah. His gumption.
His stick-to-itiveness.
God, I wish I had the guts to do that.
He has moxie.
That's what I want to do. I want to jerk off all over the place.
Then he finally comes out of the trance and is like, oh, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me? And she was telling him the whole time.
And filming him.
Why they blur out the dick?
I must have come from a news. It looked like the background. It came from some news station.
Right. Such a fucking, like, primitive thing to do. Just sit there and fucking, like a monkey, you're just jacking off.
Yeah.
You go to the zoo, what are they doing? Jacking off.
Doing some of that jacking.
Just jacking, staring at people.
And he wasn't deterred by her saying anything to him. Like, that would usually freak a guy out where he'd put his dick away and go, oh.
It's almost like he didn't understand what she was saying and why she was so angry.
Have humans become too civilized? Aren't we supposed to be jacking off?
We're supposed to be jacking off? Just throw away all these years of real civilization and get right back to basics?
I'm just asking.
Right.
As a human being, aren't you supposed to just jack off?
Once you have the technology to move you from point A to point B, you shouldn't jerk off on that technology.
So, the monkeys in the zoo...
Right.
They're allowed to do that still until they have some kind of transportation.
I think as early as the
That's funny, man.
I think as early as the travois that the Indians used to use, people stopped jerking off on it. Right? Because it was transporting you somewhere. Jimmy is absolutely right.
And I bet there are female monkeys that go, knock that off.
You think a female monkey's like,
yeah, they just make noise.
And then just throw shit at
the
monkey that's
like,
jerking off.
Jerking off.
They handle it more honestly. They throw shit at your face. Right. That would stop people probably faster if someone threw shit at your face.
Yeah. That's a censored video. We'll go to Mike in a second, but first Dan and Philly, go ahead.
Hey guys, I don't know if you saw the uncensored video, but that guy definitely comes on his leg. Like 10 seconds into the video, there's a Facebook page called People of SEPTA in Philly.
Right.
And they posted the uncensored video when it first came out. You can definitely see that guy come on his own leg.
Gee.
People of SEPTA? What is that?
That's the bus.
Oh.
SEPTA is the bus down there in Philly. Wait, so...
He's removed.
Yeah, it had to be removed. Facebook is not going to allow
jizz shots.
Jizz shots.
They don't like money shots on Facebook.
Mars said he knows the video too.
Oh, Mars, do you? You know it well, huh?
He knows it.
Where's your sombrero today, by the way? Are you Mexican, Puerto Rican? What are you?
I'm
apologize.
You should be walking around with a tequila bottle and being loud and obnoxious.
Apologize.
That would be rum, Opie.
Oh, rum for you guys. Gotcha.
Mars seems to know everything. Every time there's a homeless man, if he's got to come on his leg, Mars to the rescue.
Yes. There go Mars. Go down.
How old is that video? Is that brand new?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like yesterday.
You found it?
No, this is...
Check that news out. It's like the...
It's Mike Tyson on our show.
Yeah, we're on World Star too.
Are we?
Yeah, this is a new because this is today's.
No, it was yesterday.
Was that from our show?
Get on. World Star.
What's he saying?
He's talking about prison sex.
Oh wow.
It's on the World Star Hip Hop, the SEPTA.
See, World Star. Maybe they took it down too.
Oh my God.
It's right, chaotic.
It's too much for
Chaotic,
World Star.
Do they credit the Opie and Anthony show on World Star?
They don't do a ton of crediting generally.
No, they're horrible at crediting. Actually, I always have to.
Oh yeah, no, and at Opie Radio is mentioned.
World Star.
Oh, nice. I actually, I did what you told me, Sam. I ripped it from SiriusXM and put it on my channel.
What do you mean I told you?
Uh-oh.
I told you not to do it, maybe.
Sorry.
Maybe I said it's a bad idea.
Well, because we have a lot of videos up on SiriusXM that get no action because they don't know how to work these things. I know how to work these videos now.
So you're robbing them.
I literally put that up last night. It's already on World Star Hip Hop. This video is like
2-3 months old. They didn't know how to work it.
Aren't they the worst?
So I'm taking it in my own fucking hands. Well, that's pretty cool, though. Anyway.
Oh, boy.
Well, when you find it, look at us. We need to see the guy jerk off. God damn it.
We need to see cum.
We need to see that. That's why he wasn't listening to her.
Right.
When you're about to come, nothing else matters in the entire fucking world.
Basking in his orgasm.
And then he came back when he realized, there's a load on me and there's kids around. Oh, no.
I get it.
Your kid could be bouncing on the edge of a roof, and you're not going to stop.
No. Not if you're fucking ready to...
Right.
Ready to blow
a nut.
Mars, you go to that site?
Oh, you found it?
Oh, here we go. Thank God we get to see the guy jerk off to completion.
Mars said, and I quote, "He comes real good."
Did you really say that, Mars?
Yeah, I did.
Good boy, Mars. Good boy.
This is how Mars likes to come, and I respect that.
Do you jerk off on the buses on the way home?
I can't see him. Yeah, this is on video, right?
Oh, he's trying to kind of cover up a little bit, though.
Yeah, well... He looks like Chappelle when he makes that face.
Is he done now?
He's touching himself and exposing himself.
Oh, that's his dick. Oh, okay.
It's on video. It's on my phone.
Guy's packing like 8.5.
You really want to do that? I have it on my phone.
Bye.
Oh, did he come already?
Are you crazy? Do you see how many people are on this bus? Do you see a child behind you?
No.
You are disgusting.
Huh?
Somebody's saying I'm really about to go off.
Oh, okay.
This guy realizes he's about to get his ass kicked.
So he's just waiting for that bus to
look at
stop.
this baby.
Oh, man. Esther Roll is pissed.
Is that why? Yes, I am.
Like,
Are you
I'm saying it the whole time. Like, why wouldn't you just say something? Like, excuse me, get the fuck out my way and move or something like that?
I did. I said, as soon as you pulled it out.
You did. Oh my God, you didn't say.
Does someone need to tell you not to touch yourself in public on a bus?
Oh my goodness.
Does someone actually need to tell you that? Do you not know that?
Lady, are you kidding me?
This guy is great.
Yeah, it's just like, what?
You need to get off that bus now.
But the way he was logically going, well, you didn't tell me that I shouldn't jerk off, get out of the way.
Of course I should.
Wow.
He just talked and talked until the bus stopped and he got the fuck off it.
Yeah.
Mars, I didn't see the cum.
Yeah, I didn't either.
We didn't see the cum and we didn't see the dick.
Yeah, did you watch that on a fucking HD, Mars?
Slow-mo?
And super slow-mo.
Yeah.
Giving yourself a little extra time, huh?
Oh, is this it?
Make it bigger.
Is this a little stain here or something?
No, just fucking hit play.
Whoa,
I'm getting all horned
up. How many times are we going to do this?
Watch. Look.
Uh-oh. You don't see him shooting no load.
Wait there. Watch. Wait.
I thought he comes real good, you told me.
What happened, Mars?
Wait. There he
goes.
Oh,
wow. He did.
Where?
He
I
shot
didn't
a
even see
I
it.
actually
Real
see
good.
it shoot. He shot a load.
Yeah, it shoots. I missed it. I don't even know where to look over here.
Yeah, why, he actually shoots a load to the left.
Yeah, go northwest.
Down to the left.
It goes flying to the northwest. Watch.
Back into the left. It's just dribbling out there.
The word chaotic is in front of it.
Here we go.
Watch, Ant.
It just went.
Oh, it did?
You see it below his head? He
No,
shoots
it's
his
coming
load.
here. It's coming here.
Oh, the word chaotic.
Watch. And...
Jesus.
And that's why he's so fucking... When he's looking at her, he's coming and she's wrecking it.
Right.
Stop, you're wrecking it.
He's pissed. He's like, should we shut up?
You're ruining it.
We'll discuss this in about 4 seconds.
To him, this is the equivalent of one of us being home, jerking off in your bed, and all of a sudden, like, a nude fat man walks in banging cymbals.
What's E-Rock want?
All right. Well, that's a good start right there to the radio show.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to see the woman on Family Feud.
Okay.
A show I haven't seen in many, many, many years.
I don't even know who's hosting that these days.
That was another...
Drew Carey, no?
That was another one of those
right.
sick shows when it was on during the day.
Uh-huh.
And you would be home from school, you would watch Wheel of Fortune and Family Feud. It was
all
the only
daytime game shows.
It really was the only stuff that you could watch on TV during the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Now you're home in the afternoon. You can sit there watching court shows.
You can watch whatever. On demand.
Well, that's true. On demand, you watch whatever the fuck you want.
But back then, you had no choice. You had Wheel of Fortune. Price is Right was another one.
Yeah.
Family Feud.
Yeah.
And then that Whammies, No Whammies.
There were a bunch of other
Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck. Card Sharks.
No, it was one game show after another.
Yeah.
So you would sit there with a fever bag.
Yeah, morning and afternoon TV was like fucking all game shows.
All game shows.
Now you get a bunch of court shows, yeah.
Yeah, Judge Mathis was my fever bag show.
Fever bag?
Fever bag.
Didn't Price is Right just feel like you had stayed home? Like you'd watched it. It came on, I think, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
And it just that was the tipping point from the morning where you didn't have to get up and you could stay home.
Yeah.
To when lunch was coming and you start to go like, shit, I got to stay in the house all day.
Right. Yeah.
After the Price is Right, it was like, I would have been out of school in a couple hours.
Oh, I know. And then you get mad. Like, fuck, now I blew the afternoon.
Yeah.
I would be playing with my friends right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go out now.
It was a fine balance.
That never worked. Hey, I feel better now. I'm going to go out.
No.
But I might be sick again tomorrow.
Exactly.
For school.
So, Family Feud, this dummy only needs 18 points to win for her family.
So they're in that final round where two people go up and they need to get a combined score of 200.
Oh.
And the first guy got 182 points.
Wow. Fucking A.
And so Steve Harvey's like, I'm about to give out a prize.
Right. Let me tell you something, though. Sometimes they take all the good answers to get a score that high.
Well,
so you're sitting there scrambling, and you're blurting them out, and it's like, nah, that one was taken. You're like, ah!
Did you ever do it without looking and then you realize that's hard?
It's very difficult.
Like, it's easy to do when you're staring at the screen, not in a live audience.
Right.
I would get 3 points if I did that.
I guess she really blew it. What? How many points did she need?
18. She had 182 on the board.
You get 18 points just talking.
Right.
Sure.
Say anything.
Just some word. Somebody's bound to have said it.
Let's see how this goes down.
Tim got 182 points.
Oh,
shit. She's waving to her family like... She's waving to her family saying, I got this, I got this.
Points do you need, Ann?
How much do they win now?
I need 18.
Oh, boy.
I think like 20 grand.
I think when we were growing up, it was 10, right?
Yeah, and
I think it was 10. They've only doubled it after all these years.
Yeah, and it was a big. I think I was watching some documentary on Family Feud, and they said that was a big moment. Like when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire came out and all these shows.
Yeah,
they bumped it up. They were like, well, now we give out $20,000.
We got to come to the table. They're giving away $1 million. We got to give away $20,000.
It's literally the worst prize ever. 20 grand before taxes.
Well, 20 grand before taxes, and then you got to split it with the rest of your family. How many is on the panel? 5. So what's 20,000?
4 grand a piece.
4 grand a piece.
No, but then what's the taxes on that?
So maybe 2 grand a piece.
Yeah, 2,500 a piece.
Call it 2,500 a piece. If you win the grand prize,
right? If.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
She looks stupid, by the way.
She does look dumb.
You find her to look very stupid.
A lummox.
A dumb lummox. Good way to put
lummox.
it. Yes. Yes.
All right.
Fucking oaf.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
What chance do you have?
Okay, so now the guy has answered all these questions already.
Right.
And when you hear the questions, the guy's done the obvious #1 answers for everything.
Of course.
All right, let's see her blow this.
And let's see if she gets... Let's see if she says the #1 answer too, or if she just fucks up.
Yeah, yeah.
What chance do you have of dating a girl who's a 10?
4.
Name a kind of place where people keep checking their watch.
At the airport.
Try again.
Restaurant.
Name a noisy insect.
It's fast.
Name something a person's belly does.
Growls.
Try again.
Throws up.
Fill in a blank. A married couple might be deeply in what?
Love.
Try again.
Marriage.
A married couple might be deeply in marriage.
Deeply in marriage.
But she hit the #1 on 2, though.
Yeah, but hitting that #1 just flusters her.
And there's not... I don't know.
And there's not many good answers
Those weren't easy
left.
questions, really.
No. Like, what does your belly do? It growls, and then after that, what the fuck does it do?
What would you say?
Digest. But again, I saw the
yeah.
answer, though, so I don't know if I would say that.
Hurts.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Throws up is actually not that... Your stomach throws up.
I guess you could say aches. All right.
And then there's probably...
But it's easy when you're thinking like this.
But
Sure.
there's
What about the married couple in
debt?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have thought of in fighting.
Right,
but
show off.
In love, you know?
that's just true to life. They're in debt. She thought she was marrying into a radio star's life. And
oh, boy.
Poor girl.
Can't spend potential.
No, you can't.
No, especially if there is none.
Let's see how this works out for her.
18 points, or something like that.
All right, now they go over the...
5 was the big answer. She said 4.
Yeah.
She got 0
on everything.
Wait, what is your chance?
Wait, is that how they show it nowadays, or is this a faster version of the video?
I think they've fasted it.
Oh, okay, all right.
I didn't understand the first question.
What is your chance of dating a 10?
Dating a 10? 5? What does that even mean?
Like the odds of...
Yeah, that's a bad question.
What does that even fucking mean? What are your odds, or not even odds, what are your chances?
Because you could say 50%.
Yeah, what does 5
what does
mean?
5
Why is
mean?
5 the number one
100%.
answer?
It doesn't make any sense. That one doesn't
That
make sense.
question's dumb.
Yeah.
It's a hard question. What's a noisy insect? She passed. But cricket, you'd say, but what's after a cricket?
A cicada.
Exactly. Who the fuck knows that?
A bumblebee?
A noise bug.
A noise bug.
A buzz bug.
She might as well have said noise
That's
bug.
a tough one after cricket.
Can you imagine having the presence of mind on television, on Family Feud, in front of an audience to say cicada?
Cicada.
No.
Cicada.
Not even if they said what insect rhymes with macada would I get cicada.
No.
Macada.
Airport, I would have said, by the way, checking your watch. I would have said at work.
Yeah. But a restaurant's not bad.
It's not bad. You're waiting for your table. You
Train
know.
station?
Yeah, I guess.
Watching your fat date eat a lot.
Tatiana's
like, when is
calling.
this pig going to be done?
Yes.
What?
Doctor's office.
Yeah, doctor's office. I love that noise. Every time a woman talks, by the way, I hear that.
You just hear the fucking big X sound.
Yeah. After I come, everything she says is...
Let's go to Tim in Iowa. Tim.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to comment. That is tougher than you think because they poll 100 people.
Oh, do they? They never mention that at the beginning of the fucking round.
Never heard that before.
Yeah.
100 people
Anderson never
surveyed.
told me.
Top answers on the board to this. We know.
I thought it was the whole country. I didn't know it was only 100
Yes,
people.
I thought it was 300 million.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for setting us straight on that point. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, if 99 of them say they check their watch at the airport, she's got to figure out what one person said for the other answer.
Oh, I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if that one dummy says, the space shuttle, you're fucked.
Right.
I'll
I
bet that they put the answers, unless they have to for contesting rules, but maybe they just make it up, too.
I understand.
At this point in the game.
Top
Like
five answers
they
on
probably
the
have
wall.
interns going out and asking the questions,
Right.
which means they just write them down.
Yeah, they're not really
All right,
researching.
sir. Let's play the rest of the video.
I actually feel bad for her.
This is really crying. She's crying.
It's
Family.
okay.
I'm sorry, folks.
And the guy,
I'm sorry, folks.
the older guy that got 182 points,
Yeah.
he's still smiling ear to ear. Like,
Of course.
I'm smart.
He looks
you're
like
dumb.
a fucking genius. She looks like an idiot.
I was ready to scream cunt until my throat hurt, but I actually feel bad for her.
That's pretty bad. She's crying.
You could see Steve Harvey and his mustache are sad, too.
Harvey.
He's so freaked out he flipped his wig. Wig.
Dope
Took it
she
off.
is.
It's about time he got rid of that wig.
You didn't like that wig?
Oh, God.
I liked that thing.
little
All it
creepy.
needed was a brim. Fucking hair hat.
Oh, she's crying through. Oh, damn! Now she's clapping.
Like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
Stop clapping.
Ew, I hate her now.
Oh, they're dancing.
Yeah, the fact that she's clapping, she just blew 20 grand, and all of a
Right.
sudden the music comes on, and Dumb Bella claps. Fucking asshole.
I love how quickly you went back into I'm ready to start yelling.
Yeah, as fast as she got over ruining her family's future. Cunt, I hope she falls into a hole. Hope she falls into herself. She was weeping into this guy's neck, and then the music starts, and she's like, fucking seal.
couldn't stop dancing.
She couldn't stop clapping.
Oh, my God.
Imagine her crying over a coffin and she's grief-stricken. Somebody's phone rings. And she's like,
She starts clapping.
Despise her.
Despise.
Hope she's dead already.
She needed 20 grand for a surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
He is an idiot.
I was just reminded why I don't watch that show anymore.
Yeah.
God, that looks awful.
Yeah.
Who sits through that?
It doesn't.
Who sits through those shows these days?
Yeah.
I don't know. When you realize
The Chubsters?
the people who
Fatties.
don't have cable, like there's still that section of people that just watch network TV.
I'm not willing to believe that.
Thank you. I don't believe that anymore either.
You don't?
No, man. I've driven through some neighborhoods, man. You at least got a satellite dish.
I don't think. I think if there are any people that are left without cable, they don't care. Like, they don't watch TV at all.
Right.
Like the Midwest, some farm somewhere that doesn't have cable, they don't sit there and go, God, I wish I had cable so I could watch this. That. They're fucking milking cows and
what are they
killing
adjusting
chickens.
the rabbit ears to get Family Feud in?
Right.
No,
They don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
Let's put it this way. Everyone in this country has cable or they don't want it. So let's just step it up.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Enough catering to these people.
What are the percentage of people that don't have cable TV?
I think
And do they?
there's enough that
and do
don't.
some of those people have the satellite? So how
Right, with no only terrestrial TV.
exactly?
Right.
What's the percentage of Americans or American homes?
Yeah, what is the percentage?
Research.
Sam?
Yeah, please. Television, TV in the United States. Wikipedia page. No. All right.
I mean, I think the same people that bought those digital converters when the rabbit ears stopped working never upgraded to cable.
They never upgraded.
Well, we got people calling. That means they don't have fucking cable.
There are a lot of people that don't have cable but had it, but choose not to have it now.
And they got like
Because they,
Roku's or something.
Netflix, Hulu, all that fucking happy horse shit.
Are you surprised by how many people don't have TVs that I've talked to? Like, there's a lot of people in this next generation that just doesn't own a television.
Oh, it's so weird. Hipsters.
They don't own a TV?
Hipsters no, they get like they connect something to their computer and they just watch everything online.
They just go nude camping with their friends.
Yeah. I ran into a woman yesterday that
I'll help you apologize.
Yes, Jesus.
that told us that she doesn't own a cell phone. And I started like shaking inside.
Wow, imagine
at
that.
the thought of not having a cell phone in the year 2014.
Is she lying?
Nah, she's got kind of that hipster look. She also had what was the camera I used to have? I forgot the name.
Polaroid?
No, the fucking
The flip?
huh?
The flip?
No, the flip. Thank you. She had a flip camera.
Wow.
Because she was videotaping her kid.
Did she come from the past? Was she in a DeLorean?
How old is she?
She's probably early 40s, and she definitely has a hipster look to her. And
Not even to jitterbug for emergencies?
she was filming her kid with a flip, and I go, I used to love that damn thing. But
for 10 minutes.
And this is how it came up. I go, but now, with my phone, the Galaxy Note 3, thank you, white glove, I said, this video is just as good as what the flip did.
Yeah.
She goes, well, I don't have a cell phone. And I'm like, then I felt bad.
Did you point out what a selfish asshole she is to have a
Yes.
kid and not have a cell phone for emergencies when she's out?
So bizarre
Even
to
a
me.
cheap one that you can just call 911
I
with.
completely believe that she doesn't have a cell phone. She had that look. She had that look, like that hipster, like, I don't need it, man.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. Have you seen her there before?
Oh, a lot, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's actually very nice.
I wonder if she thought you were going to ask for her number.
And you know what? I've never seen her phone. So I think she was not lying.
Do you think she thought you were going to ask for her number and she was trying to cut that off?
Oh, man.
Oh, God,
Okay.
no. We're all just dumb parents sitting around and amazed at what our dumb kids could do in the classroom. Hey, I didn't see this one.
Is that the guy?
Yeah, I don't even want to.
I know. I didn't watch this.
All the videos we look at are on our Twitter, O&A Show. They're on our Facebook page, so you can play along.
Yeah.
We all have our smartphones, so you can watch it as we watch it.
Sure.
O&A Show. This happened on C-SPAN. Could you turn the monitor a little bit?
I didn't
Channel
watch
just for women.
this
Oh,
because
yeah.
I heard it was disgusting. So I didn't watch. Oh,
Okay.
no.
You got a what? You got a congressman?
Okay.
On Capitol Hill?
One of the congressmen from Florida who was just in the background of the shot while somebody else was talking.
Okay.
And
so we'll look for that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's no missing him.
I
Okay.
don't want to see this.
There's no missing.
All right.
Chairman, I want to thank you
There he
and
is.
Ranking Member
The
Conyers
blue
for
shirt.
your willingness to work to make progress on
Picking
this
his ear a
issue.
little bit.
Ending the
He
bulk
looks at
collection
it.
of Americans'
Dude, what the fuck?
addressed from the
He
manager.
put his earwax in his mouth.
He picked his ear, but he waxed, and then... Oh, he's picking his teeth.
Going back for seconds. Wanted to make sure he gets every
Was
last
it the
one.
same finger?
But he went in with 2 fingers like he had to pull it out. And then he looked at it.
Fuck.
And then he went in and tasted it.
That's fucking disgusting. Ugh. Do you ever notice there's something that people do, like celebrities or politicians? I've seen everyone from Obama do it to fucking actors.
Right.
When they're giving an interview and they just start poking in their ear and turning around, they're like, yeah, well, there's something, or the pinky. Yeah, well, that picture was, I've seen that done so many fucking times.
Do you think it's a nervous thing, or do they have an earpiece?
Yeah, I think it's a nervous thing or a look, like they're trying to come off like something.
I gotta look for that. I swear I've never seen that one.
I have seen this so many times.
I will now be on the lookout.
Digging in the ear for some reason.
The one thing that drives me nuts is old guys going into their nose with their pinky finger.
Hey, that's a
rough one.
You want some depth if you're going in with the pinky.
Oof.
You're really going.
That's a rough one.
Yeah. I've said it many times, so disgusted by snot in earwax. Like when I blow my nose, I can't look at it. I just got to know that it's done. Get the fucking tissue, throw it away, and then ream it out, but pull it and not look.
You gotta look. Everyone looks.
No.
You ever see the Brazilian snot fetish videos? Where the girl's blowing giant snot into her mouth?
I've seen it.
Snot rockets?
Yeah, a giant fucking, like, really thick oyster-like snots into the mouth of another girl.
Where that kid's fucking sitting on the couch and goes, achoo, and just snot comes flying. I can't watch this. Jimmy, you motherfucking cock.
God, what is this?
It's snot fetish videos.
Oh, my God. That's a pretty thick, long one. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
People don't get off on that. There's no
People
way.
get off on anything.
I don't get it, but
there's no way they get off on that. Come on.
God, that's so
you wouldn't suck that out of her nose?
Fuck you.
Would you kiss her with that snot between? You would? A nice salty kiss? With a fucking bloody cornflake in it?
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, you just got me. Oh, fuck.
I'm enjoying my blueberry.
Oh, you just got me with that one.
Oh, that's so fucking disgusting.
Really?
Oh, God, is that disgusting.
There's no way people actually get off on that. Come on.
People are weird, dude.
People
that one
get
I don't
off on
get.
anything.
But,
Really?
Yeah.
People get off on any. You can't pick anything that someone won't find sexually fetishy. Everything.
Anything that comes out of a body.
Oh, yeah.
Where's a good eating one, Sam? That was just her sneezing. You're not even committed to finding a sexy video.
No. That's all right.
Well, sitting around here trying to get hard-ons.
That's all right. We're good. We're good, right?
Yeah.
I think we got to talk about the dolphin that was being jerked off. God, there's no other way around it. The dolphin was being jerked off back in the 60s, and there's a documentary coming out.
Oh, I think even incognito.
Who would make Damn.
Well, it was a decent pull of a name.
Yeah.
That's funny, though.
No. How do you make a documentary about something like
That's her? Ah!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
What do you expect? She was jerking off a fish. Who'd you expect? Scarlett Johansson? If you're a dolphin, even B. Arthur jerking you off is a fucking step up.
Well, she did it 46 years ago. You know, now she's a sea egg.
Maybe she was a looker back then.
Well, she is. I mean, look at the paper.
Uh-huh.
She kind of looks like what's his name, the dude from those fucking movies, those epic movies, those they walk around the mountains and stuff, and there's monsters and things. They're in search of a ring or something.
Oh, like Frodo?
Yeah, it looks like what's his name who played
a little bit.
Elijah Wood. Oh, yeah, Elijah Wood. Thank you.
Wood.
She looks like Elijah Wood. You see it, right?
Boy.
She's got the short. Oh, not in that picture, but the one in the paper. She certainly looks like Elijah Wood. And she was jerking off a dolphin back in 1968.
Why?
Well, you want to know? I mean,
Not really, but I mean, we're talking about
A captive dolphin grew so madly in love with his trainer, he courted her like a jealous boyfriend. Sparking a bizarre romantic and sexual relationship, a new documentary reveals. Peter, the bottlenose dolphin, was the subject of a 1965 experiment in which scientists tried to teach the smart mammal English, like a real-life version of the 1970s thriller The Day of the Dolphin. She had success teaching him some words which he would speak out of his blowhole, including play and ball.
Oh, I remember that movie.
How would that...
That was Roman Polanski.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
How would play and ball sound coming out of a blowhole? I guess it would be like the cancer people that have to talk through their neck.
If you watch, maybe they got the trailer for Day of the Dolphin, that they show kind of like...
Oh, really?
Starts talking. It's fucked up. I totally forgot about that movie.
Well, you should have forgotten about that movie.
Well, it was kind of big at the time.
But don't worry about it. It's okay you forgot about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the trailer for Day of the Dolphin? And then we'll read more of this sexy story.
Yeah. Because George C. Scott was in that? Was he the guy? I can't remember who was in it.
No one knows.
No, I swear it was a thing.
Fight this battle between yourself because no one else knows.
I vaguely remember this.
You're not going to get info from any of us about this movie.
No.
I can tell you
George
right
C.
now.
Scott.
It was George C. Scott.
Okay.
But you Googled it.
Well, I had to.
And
You IMDb'd it.
What a weird memory. It's like you literally picked that fucking out of thin air,
Yes.
yet you can't remember to smile at a passerby.
No, that's on purpose.
I said remember.
Remember.
Trish Van Devere.
All right.
All right. You got the trailer?
But the trailer would have, like, the dolphin talking and shit.
Yeah, I have a promo for it.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see.
Well, they used to be called promos.
A scientist makes a fantastic breakthrough, communication with another species, but his secret is stolen for use in an incredible and deadly plot.
Can you find B? Stop B. The thing on B's back will hurt mammals. Stop B now.
George C. Scott stars in The Day of the Dolphin on NBC Saturday night at the movies at 9, 8 Central Time.
Saturday night at the movies.
Saturday night at the movie.
Whoa.
You didn't like that,
I was
Jimmy?
embarrassed. Boss, stop B now. Oh, fucking shut up.
George
You
C.
play
Scott.
Patton?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, he liked to overact a little bit. George C. Scott was known
Oh, yeah.
for his overacting, that's for
Quite
sure.
the ham.
He liked to ham it up a bit.
Yeah.
Boss, stop B. Bad for man. Oh, fucking shut up.
You didn't like that?
No, I didn't.
Jimmy.
We also have the trailer for this documentary.
Yeah, I know. We'll get there.
Oh.
But this story is way too sexy.
I
agree.
Wow.
But things got weird. This is back to the woman that jerked off a dolphin. I mean, they have to say it differently in the paper. They have to be careful. They say had sex, but it was a jerking off thing.
That's it?
But things got weird when the frisky flipper started coming onto the trainer. Peter liked to be with me. He would rub himself on my knee, my foot, or my hand, and I allowed that. I wasn't uncomfortable as long as it wasn't too rough. Trainer Margaret Howe confesses in the BBC documentary The Girl Who Talked to Dolphins, which airs next week. When his libido became a distraction, she took matters into her own hands.
Oh, boy.
Literally, Howe said. I felt it was easier to relieve him manually, she admits in the documentary.
Oh, my God.
She
jacked him off.
Oh, and right here, and it was more pleasant than orally and anally, both of which I tried.
It would just become part of what was going on, like an itch. Just get rid of that scratch and we would be done and move on, Howe
That's what I
said.
tell girls all the time. Just get rid of the itch.
Just jerk me off. I'll say whatever you want.
Come on.
I'll talk out my anus.
It was sexual on his part. It was not sexual on mine, she added.
Oh.
Eventually, the study ran out of funding, and Peter was sent to live in a lab in Miami without his true love.
Poor bastard.
How do you think that worked out?
I bet he didn't like it, and I bet he died very shortly
With a
after.
big rod, he was bumping out on someone's knuckle. he used to come watching the Addams Family. Who was it with the fucking hand would come out?
The hand.
Thing.
Oh, the thing, duh.
Thing.
I go, the hand, idiot. He quickly grew withdrawn, and after a few weeks, committed suicide.
Wow.
By, they say, by refusing to breathe.
Really? They can do that, huh?
I guess. Veterinarian Andy Williamson chalked it up to a broken heart. As a veterinarian, I wondered about poor Peter. This dolphin was madly in love with her, he said. So there you go.
Damn. Wow. Bitches that'll get you.
She was jerking off the dolphin regularly.
Once you start jacking off a dolphin every day like that, that dolphin's going to fucking get pretty used to it.
Something else.
You know, it's funny. I one time bonded with an angelfish by fingering it.
God.
How'd that work out?
It wouldn't stop bothering me. It would just swim around and look adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiddle it.
Yes.
Let's see the documentary. Or the
stimulate 5 angelfish at once.
The trailer.
Something else was affecting her work with Peter.
Ooh.
Peter.
They have sexual urges. I'm sure Peter had plenty of thoughts along those lines.
Peter liked to be with me. He would rub himself on my knee or my foot or my hand or whatever, and I allowed that. I wasn't uncomfortable with that, as long as it wasn't too rough.
Peter had caused Margaret some minor injuries on her legs and stuff.
Oh boy.
Pushing like an obsessed suitor.
In the beginning, when he would get rambunctious and have this need, I would put him on the elevator and say, you go play with the girls for a day.
But as Peter's urges grew more frequent, the process of transporting him down to the 2 female dolphins to satisfy him proved disruptive.
Dolphiny music.
Yeah.
Very dolphiny.
This is I'm about to jerk
Margaret
him
felt
off.
the best way of focusing his mind back on the lessons was to relieve his desires herself manually.
Manually.
It was just easier to incorporate that and let it happen.
My English teacher jacked me off. I'd have done better in
precious.
class.
It was very gentle. Peter was right there. He knew that I was right there. Again, it was sexual on his part. It was not sexual on mine. Sure. Sensuous, perhaps.
Sensuous.
It would just become part of what was going on. Like an itch. Just get rid of that. We'll scratch it and we'll be done. Move on. And that's really all it was.
Right.
I was there
Meanwhile,
to get
the tank
to know
looked like egg drop soup.
It was great that she wasn't going to be damaged by that. But as a veterinarian, I wondered about poor Peter.
Poor Peter.
Dolphin was madly in love with her.
Margaret and Peter's relationship was continuing to deepen.
Oh my God!
And that's where they leave it. They leave us hanging like fucking like Peter.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, jerk me off.
Rods. By the way, to all feminists and women who want to talk about language, that's what a male is.
Right.
Yes. That's what a male is. We're just more advanced, but that's what we are. We're swimming around, rubbing our dicks on your knees. Just jerk us. We're creeps.
Just jerk us off and we'll talk to you.
Yeah, that's all it is. We have an itch. It's not sensual on your part. It is for us. You can just jerk us off and talk on the phone. It's
all
fine.
It takes. Yes.
We're not as advanced as you think we are.
You think I went further?
What? You think she tried?
You think she tried to take it in the shitter or something?
Oh, God. I don't know. Dolphin dick's got to be pretty big.
And of course, the names in the story always...
Peter.
That's last name Puffer.
Fuck yeah. I'll need to be vulgar.
Let's look up dolphin penis. Sure. I want to see how she handled the dolphin penis.
Yeah, I think it's got to be pretty big.
And you think some of her coworkers were watching her jerk off the dolphin, taking a little peek when she wasn't looking? Yeah. You would have to look.
Maybe they didn't know she was doing it at the time.
You would have to look at Margaret as she's jerking off the.
She was angry that day, my friend.
Because they said that they would transport him to mate with the other 2, and then it became an inconvenience. How much of an inconvenience is it when you're like, all right, look, I'll just jerk off the sea mammal?
Yeah, it must have been really inconvenient.
That must have been a real headache.
It almost looks like a vagina.
Yeah, it's weird.
It almost looks like just one of those sloppier vaginas.
Yeah,
pointy.
Dog dick coming out of it.
Rotten, pointy.
Or it kind of looks like I don't know, it looks like a tongue. It looks like...
Yeah, it just looks alien.
It looks like a flame.
Yeah,
that's what
there
it
you
looks
go.
like a flame.
Weird.
Yeah.
She was doing that, huh?
Ugh.
Is that fully engorged? Is that a fully engorged dolphin dick? I don't think it's fully engorged in that picture.
Oh, no.
Find a turgid one.
Yeah, there you go. We need to find a turgid dolphin.
Turgid. Oh, boy.
Kind of looks like, I don't know, like an eel or I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
I've never seen a dolphin dick before.
This might surprise you, but there are not many dolphin penises up on Google.
Really? What the hell's wrong with Google?
I don't know.
I'm bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be...
We're gonna have to get that documentary.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to watch the whole damn thing.
Yeah, it'll be on BBC. We'll be able to get it.
Seems like they're teasing this. Like there might have been more. Maybe she just let him rub it on her back or something.
Maybe.
Right?
Probably doesn't take much.
How long does it take to jerk off a dolphin?
It's probably very quick. The animal kingdom isn't known for its long fucking, you know?
Right.
They get it over with lickety-split.
But they're all about quantity. Isn't it true, like lions could do it like 100 times in an hour?
Yeah, they'll just sit there.
Something like that.
Yeah. But they climb right on. A couple of pumps, they're done.
They're good.
Yeah.
Back to some good eating.
The 2-pump chump.
Right. You found some info on the dolphin dick?
I think I have a video of a dolphin masturbating with a decapitated fish.
I don't know.
Wow.
Okay, let's see this.
This music. Whoa, he's fucking...
You see his dick along the wall.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's fucking a fish's mouth?
Wow, that's fucked
Oh my
up.
God.
What the hell is this?
The dolphin is fucking a fish's mouth.
That is fucked up. He's using a fish like a pocket pussy.
They are absolutely the closest things to human.
Yeah. Look at him.
Oh my God.
He's totally into it.
And he's keeping a rod. My dick would shrivel with a dead fish on it.
And that's a turgid one, so they do get a lot bigger, these dolphin penises.
He's making that dumb dolphin face with his mouth, the happy dolphin.
Oh, God.
Fuck a fish mouth face.
That's how they make that herring that you buy in the deli.
Yeah, they just let him fuck it till it's all chewed up.
It's all creamy.
Delicious.
That could be the find of the day right there.
Wow.
Can you put that on our Facebook page? I think it's legal.
I like the music, too.
Yeah.
The music really added to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Porno of the sea.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude,
He was
fucking
getting
his mouth.
He was getting the job done.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, the look on his face.
It said decapitated. It says it's decapitated fish, but I think that was
looked like the mouth.
They look like the mouth of
That's
the fish.
pretty talented to be able to jerk off with no hands.
Dude, that's amazing.
Just with the fucking, got his fins.
Impressive.
Finds a fish and just goes to town.
You know how many times he must miss?
Oh,
It's like trying to pick something up with a toothpick. His dick must just hit the fish's back. He's kind of like, oh, nerds. It's floating away.
Nerds. Is nerds a word? I don't even know.
I got it from MASH, from Frank Burns.
Oh, okay.
I remember on an episode of I Love Lucy, they were called carrying signs that said "Nerds to Merts."
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's where I saw it. I think it's actually. Yeah, it's like one of those old school ways.
Like old school, fuck you.
Yeah, it was like cunt.
Yeah.
No, we already did the dolphin thing, Sam.
Yeah, I know. I was listening.
You were listening to the show?
Yeah.
I think that is the story of the day. I don't think we're going to get better than that one. I can't wait. I want to see the documentary. I'm sure there's more to this.
But we're good with the show today. That was it.
Oh fuck yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's it.
How great would that be?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a podcast right there. Goodbye.
Almost.
Done.
An almost podcast.
Yeah.
Fudge, yeah.
Fudge. You could go see the Rangers tonight, Ant.
Yeah, huh?
Yep.
You can do it?
No.
Why not?
Ticket prices are, as they say in this article, melting faster.
Yeah, huh?
Than the Rangers' slim chances of winning.
Oh.
That's really going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's easier to take it if you're not in the finals, I think.
You think? Yeah.
I think so.
Not to, you know what, to be swept
so.
is one thing. They get swept. But
in the end, if you lose, you lose.
I know, but it's kind of...
What, is it going to feel a little better
exciting.
if they lose 4 games to 1?
I'll tell you one thing, the ticket prices wouldn't be melting if they had a win under their belt.
Well,
It would still be huge.
Sure.
Oh, they are going. What are they now? Do you know?
They're becoming very cheap. It's a cheap ticket for the Garden tonight.
No one wants to watch the team lose at home in a sweep. That's the worst.
Nah.
Nope. It's not looking good.
Yeah.
I predict a big comeback.
Do you?
Yeah, Mike Richter was a fun guest, and because he was a fun guest, and he responded well to all questions, I predicted
he did.
He answered, and I got some answers since he was 6.
Since he was 6, he was pucking.
How old? When did you start pucking? That was a great question.
Terrible question.
A lot of people have been, they start pucking at a young age. But I think they're going to come back and win 4 straight. That's my prediction.
That's funny. Only one team in history.
2.
It's done that.
2.
The Maple Leafs of 1942.
I think only one.
And the Rangers of 2014.
No.
Oh,
stop now. Kings are too good. Kings they're definitely the better team.
Yankees lost 3 straight games to Boston. Remember, the Yankees were 3-0. First time, and Boston came back and won 4 straight.
They're gonna.
Yes, they did.
They're going to lose, and it's going to be brutal. They're going to get their ass kicked.
Well, they need a little more luck on their side.
Yeah, luck of the draw.
Yeah, one of those games could easily been, well, 2 out of the 3. One of those could easily been theirs, but
that Kings scoring on him with less than a second left was really kind of disheartening.
What, in regular, there was a tie game?
Well, no, it was the first period, and it would have been 0-0 going into the second, and that just turned the momentum. It was, there was like 0.7 of a second on the clock when the puck went in.
That happens.
So it kind of really took the old wind out of the sails.
Mike Richter was a great guest. My
He
God.
was. Good guy.
He was all right. I hope he comes back. Let's say hi to Mike in Jersey. He thinks he's got a better video than the dolphin having sex with a fish head.
Oh, no.
I've seen the video he's about to talk about. I think most of us have. So we'll have to decide if it's better than the one we just saw. Mikey.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Morning. I just heard you talking about the dolphin thing, and I ran across chimpanzees, masturbating with a frog, which I thought was completely odd. And then there's also turtles trying to mate with a croc shoe.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that one.
Yeah, we should see those. Let's watch those videos again today, Sam. Well, we got a new one to add to that. You got to, I think it's on our Facebook page by now, O&A Show on Facebook. But it's a dolphin having sex with a fish.
Yeah, I know. I just heard you talk about it, so I will definitely check it out once I get to work out of this awful traffic.
Oh, bad traffic today? That sucks.
What?
All right, Mike.
I go over the Tappan Zee Bridge every day, so it sucks.
All right, hang in there, buddy.
Well, got our cross to bear, my friend.
Yeah, this is the monkey that is having sex with a frog.
Oh, my God. Fucking monkey.
Is it dead?
Isn't this embarrassing for, guys when girls are, watching shit like this and laughing? It's like, we're not very different.
Yeah, no, we're not.
We're not very different,
That's our
ladies.
closest relatives.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Girls are all laughing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, how do you think the fucking frog lovers feel?
Oh, my God.
He's just holding the frog and going to town.
You're my friend.
Oh, he is fucking humping away.
Why is he humping away?
You got to explain to the kids that are there.
Yeah. Yeah, Mommy, why is he splitting the frog in half?
Exactly.
Oh, he's a very gifted chimp.
Oh.
How do you know it's a frog? Where is the frog?
You saw it in the beginning. You see it
okay.
from time to time.
Is it dead?
It comes into view.
It is now.
He fucked it to death?
I bet. Frog doesn't just hippity hop away after that.
Yeah, I don't think it's hopping anywhere.
He's in the limping frog cage. The bunch that just limp around in walkers.
Oh, my God.
There you go. There's a better shot of it.
Is he fucking its mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
How industrious.
I bet he's not even turned on. He just wants to annoy the people watching. This is what you get for caging me. If he is fucking that frog...
But if he's able to do that, you know how close he is to using tools, but they're too stupid to figure that out?
Just a little too stupid.
If you could figure out, wait, I could take that frog and fuck it.
Yeah.
Why doesn't that dumb monkey brain figure out, wait a minute?
Yeah, put a couple of pieces of wood together and fucking
start
make
a fire
nail
or something.
Start a fire, right?
How does that only have 18,000 views?
Oh, there's a million versions of that.
Okay.
That's a pretty viral video that's been out there for many years.
Yeah.
And then show the turtle one. The turtle and the shoe. That one was a classic one as well.
Animal Kingdom is just so wacky.
Yeah, I think I like the dolphin one the best so far. That's just crazy.
It's a good one.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, the turtle fucking...
Yeah, that's not the one that's
God, look at the turtle's mouth opening. Like, the turtle's going like, oh.
This is pretty regular though. There's a lot of turtle sex videos on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this isn't the one I saw.
Is he making that noise?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's cute.
A little whimper.
That's a turtle coming.
God, everyone loves to come. Every creature loves to come.
Look, see, there's a million of them. Turtles love humping shoes.
Making the same sound.
Especially Crocs.
Oh, dumb turtle.
It's fucking a croc.
Well, there's a lot of holes to choose from in a croc.
All those things are good for anyway.
But literally, if you want to know why people are sexting with their iPhones, look what the rest of nature is doing.
Right.
They're fucking dead animal mouths and shoes. Wow. Oh my God, I'm watching a turtle blow a load. It's fucking...
It really is loving that fucking show.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, put these up on our Facebook page, please.
That's very cute noises.
No, it's doesn't he care?
Did she say he doesn't even care?
No.
It's a turtle, you dummy.
Exactly.
She said it in that British accent.
Or a tortoise.
That's adorable.
This might be a tortoise.
Yeah.
Some people care.
He carries his house on his back.
Yeah.
Right.
Living by the same standards as him.
He's pushing the shoe forward with every hump.
Oh, yeah.
Showing that shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Who's the boss?
Why would you stop the video? When did you want to...
Yeah.
I want to know how
Yeah, exactly.
the tortoise climax.
I don't get the other cuck tortoise who licks up the inside of the shoe. Oh, it's so weird.
That is just odd.
The
but you're right.
noises are so weird.
Everyone loves to come.
Dude, blowing a load fucking universally rules.
Yeah. Yeah, they sure like it.
God, people will do anything. Creatures will do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you really have to put into perspective. That's what our genetic brothers and sisters
Same
do.
thing. It perpetuates the species.
Yeah.
That's why we're not going to really figure out anything anytime soon. You could try all you want out there, PC people.
It's a delicate balance.
We're not that far removed from that still. No. It's going to take a little longer.
That's why I
get everyone on the same page.
For the most part, males, libido is very high, and women can do other things without perhaps thinking about sex all the time.
Right.
It's a delicate balance between fucking to perpetuate the species and getting shit done.
Right.
So,
which one you like the best?
Happens.
I might have to go with the tortoise. Well, the dolphin one's pretty damn good too.
Dolphin one is really odd.
Yeah,
it's the most impressive.
Yeah,
it is pretty
very
impressive.
That's a little fish.
That fish is tiny.
Getting that thing. That's like a little fleshlight.
Right.
A picture. Imagine laying a fleshlight on your bed. You're laying on your side, and without using your hands,
you get the job done. Right.
Right. Very difficult.
Maybe we have to go with the dolphin then.